that is a bit interesting. Which is probably something that I'm gonna have to fix, probably with some custom CSS from the own chat box. What I'm talking about is I already had this problem back in this live stream, the last this live stream, and apparently only the YouTube chat has the white text. The rest of the chat is still black for some odd reason, so this does not really favor up the YouTube people, or at least the YouTube angels from my side here. So I still don't have a single clue how to fix that. I'm gonna have to look it up to see how to actually add, like swap off whatever like white text it is coming from both sides to also be applied not only for Twitch but also to the YouTube side and swap it up to black. If only I could actually understand very well about CSS. Sadly, I don't know. And it's only getting complicated as time goes by. So, I thought I had the problem fixed yesterday, but mostly because a lot of people from the Twitch side were actually mostly present yesterday, I couldn't really see the problem more often than not. Also, whenever I'm actually playing a game on a full screen, this slide does not really count because it is a vertical proportional game. It's like it has like a vertical screen instead of like a horizontal screen like many other games have. I can see the chat when I'm streaming this side. I just cannot do the same for others. So most of the time I'm only looking at a chat from my phone, which has its different setup. So I just now realized that this is a problem that I'm gonna have to fix eventually. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that because I usually cannot really text from the YouTube side, but maybe with the doc that I have of the global chat, maybe I can try to do that. I can try to replicate. But anyway, welcome my dearest angels to another Blue Protocol Star Rising stream. Get ready because I'm gonna be yapping today, and in my throat, it's already feeling it. My throat is already feeling it. So I'm also gonna try to take it slow whenever I can. But also today was a very like lazy-ish day. You can kind of tell my characters are already like slowing down a bit. But because I do have a few things open that will eventually close them later on. But at least the game seems to be running okay at the very least. But today I ended up spending a lot of the day just sleeping. Just tried to like stay late off, just like not trying to like stay like in a sitting position, stuff like that, because the pain on the very bottom of my spine was only getting worse. So I was like, maybe I just need to like lay down, just have like something warm there, like a warm compress, and it seems like it worked. But I think that's only going to be a temporary measure because already like getting out of the chair on dinner time, I already could feel a little bit like coming back. So I was like, well, shit. This definitely did not work as much as I wanted to. So I'm also kind of concerned that after the 3 hours of this stream, I'm gonna get out of the chair and gonna be like completely fucking dead. So, but hopefully not too much. But what is gonna be talked about today? And honestly, now that I slept too much throughout today, also the reason why I ended up sleeping too much is for two reasons. It's to be able to not be sitting down for too long, just like not have a reason to be sitting on my computer, just out of boredom, stuff like that. I also ended up like actually sleeping, but also after going to sleep on yesterday's stream, I think anxiety just really hit very hard, and I was struggling to fully fall asleep. There were like some points where I would actually sleep, but then I would wake up as like, clock, alarm, did you ring? Did I hear anything? And I would actually look up, and it was like there's still like 2 hours left, and I'm like, fuck. So I was still struggling. There's like a bit of anxiety because it was at a time where I was not used to waking up, so I was kind of worried that maybe the clock would not ring. I've had situations where like the clock was set, but I accidentally put the phone on silent. So that was the problem. And there was also times where I thought I put the clock or put the alarm on, but it would actually never ring for some reason. So since with these kinds of experience, my anxiety just rose up during the night. Luckily, when the alarm actually rang out, it did ring out like completely fine. And I actually got out of bed pretty fucking quickly. So Yeah, I ended up like sleeping off very awfully today, and ended up like trying to compensate for the rest of the afternoon and evening combined. So I even actually slept even um, after the dinner time even, just to be able to fully compensate, which is kind of worrying me now because I wonder if I'm actually going to be struggling to sleep after this. So I full on went freaking sleepy beauty today. But when it comes to Blue Protocol, I don't want to talk too much about this. But I want to talk too much about my personal life today. It was just really boring. But the game, I did that one side quest that was lagging off like crazy on the last Blue Protocol stream. I don't know if there was another one. I have a big suspicion that I have another one that I would have to go in somewhere and they would lag out like crazy. So I might have forgotten which one it was. Hopefully I can figure it out and just leave that one. I still have a few other quests, and some other also popped up when I was going around certain areas. There was one that popped up when I was going around Starland, I believe. Actually, no, I don't even know. It was Starland and then another place. So there are still some quests out there you can still find just roaming around in the many places of Ragnas. Now, not only do I have to do the side quest, but I also now I have the information to talk about the differences of nightmare difficulty of the last boss of Season 3. Of the raid boss of Season 3. Which, by the way, it is a bigger DPS check than you can think. Holy fuck. But I also kinda also understood why I was like I was kind of struggling to like be able to answer the question why I would have to like drop off from and just be able to like die off on the last part of the Season 3 second raid boss. And thankfully the leader was able to answer me the reason why. It was only gonna get harder if everyone was alive, basically. But I would be trying to focus on the last raid boss, explaining the differences, and maybe if I do have a bit of time, which based on what things I have and stuff like that, the Sea Breeze Festival is going to be probably something incredibly simple, but it might help. I believe usually every single Sea Breeze Festival they usually give off free food or like free food buffs, so that is something that I also have to get into. Now I do believe with the things that I have today there's probably not much. Like, we're gonna be watching as well the limited time outfit and mount, which I find the mount to be kind of cute, called Nutcracker, but I will absolutely be skipping this banner because I suffered immensely from just getting the last outfit that the limited time edition outfit from last time, which is still active. I do believe it's only gonna come around, this new outfit and mount are only gonna be coming around on Wednesday. Just to make sure. I also tried to put up a band-aid so I wouldn't be scratching up psoriasis here on my freaking elbow, but sadly it's already hurting me, so soon I'm gonna have to take it off. But there's gonna be a few things to talk about, maybe not a whole like a lot of things I sometimes can't talk about, but maybe we can figure out some other things with time. I also have a bunch of focus potions to use, so I'm probably gonna be focusing on that a bit later. So let's not waste my time, let's hop on right up to Blue Protocol's Horizons. Okie dokie, there's me, and there's my lovely outfit. Okay, audio's on. I was a bit prepared today. Also, since it's Monday, first things first, has to never twinkle twinkle little... Oh, wait, actually singing something? Oh, wait, maybe early start smiles, tell her things. Okay, what are you saying? You say something like, now I'm going all in for like little jingles because of yesterday. Just that. But yeah, there's still some things I can maybe buy, like Flawless Dust. I don't have any of that. What? Exclusive dungeon appearance of the season. How can I exchange that? Doesn't seem to be from here. Huh. Jinsei is still stuck in a noggin. You better believe it. Everything is great at your genius. Up accident. Ugh. I still don't have enough of these. And probably not enough of these. Ah! Welcome to the String Legacy Fusion. I hope you're having a lovely day. I stream on Fridays. If you are curious just to be able to hop on and watch a Dislike stream on like completely live, it is usually around the same time, like maybe about 20 minutes early. I will start off the countdown, but it is only on Fridays. Today I'm streaming Blue Protocol. I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you can join in on Dislike stream that is going to happen on Friday. Hopefully it's not a bad time. I need a lot of help from this. Like, well, I don't like to call myself a pro of this light, but hopefully the help that you need can be answered by me. Can be something that I can easily answer. Usually, like some people that join on my Dislike streams are also very, very knowledgeable. You have 4 years. But then, I mean, yes, I do have 4 years. I do have 4 years into the game. I started off at the end of all these events. So, yes, I do have a lot of time in the game. That's a lot of XP. Oh, well, if it is a grinding XP, that should not be a problem. But, I mean, I did it things kind of casually, but, I'm not gonna be like the brain nerd of this light. There are some people who know much more, like, abilities of characters than I do. But basic stuff, I should be able to help you. Oh, you quit within 8 months. I kind of understand. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm going to be stopping a bit in the game. But, the thing is, there was a moment in the game, which I believe it was already, like, a bit of a year later, probably a bit more than that, that the game just ended up, like, falling off a bit. It was, I believe it was around when, I feel like it was around after Markiplier's collaboration with this light, where Leora and Elaine were released. So, there's that. I believe it was after that, even though some people still stuck around when Leon was released soon after, but I do believe that things were already going downhill before the metas came around. I want to pick the bros' brains for advice. I mean, I couldn't really call myself a pro. I do know some of the espers. And there's like over 100 espers out there. I know some of the espers, little things here and there, but I'm not gonna be able to know everything. More often than not, I just forget what the other characters' abilities are all about. I'll probably only know like there's a little bit of that. I remember watching Daddy's Free-to-Play. Oh my god, in Zazaskin when I played. God, I used to watch a lot of Zazaskin back then. I still don't probably say his name right, but more often than not, now I just watch RTR. RTR is still, even though he kind of gets tired of this light as well, he's still being kind of consistent and be able to make videos about it. What I find about gaming advice, you want to start by asking the casuals, which gives the groundwork. Only after exhausting that advice is when you ask the pros. I guess. Thank you for that. Thank you, Capricorn. What meant by groundwork is the basic step. Yeah, basic step I should be able to explain. Now, to basically, like, understanding, like, certain tactics, like, what espers you should combine with, and stuff like that, I might not be able to get to that point, because there's so many espers out there that I'm just gonna be confused most of the time. But luckily, some viewers from my streams will know more than me. Hopefully, I can be able to help you. And honestly, maybe some of the things I did on the last stream were absolutely mind-boggling for you. I really hope you didn't get an aneurysm from that. I learned a few things and based on what I knew back then, so I should be fine on basic stuff. Well, hopefully then you can join in on the Friday stream. I should be able to help you. Not only should I be able to help you, hopefully other people should be able to help you in answering some of the other questions. I mean, depending on if I do need the game right now open or not, but if your question is gonna be like, oh, what is the best Shimmer Esper right now, or what Esper should I be getting right now, which is completely vague, by the way, it's a really vague question, or what I should be doing to be able to get this or that and stuff like that. Maybe if I don't really need to open the game right now, I should be able to tell you. If it's gonna be like something I can absolutely immediately tell you. But hopefully, if you have way too many, it's probably for the best to wait up a Friday. Really? Not gonna lie, I want Raven so bad. don't. It's not that she's bad. She's not bad. She's not bad at all. But the thing is, there's so many better shimmers out there. I hate to be the one to push you to be on metas. But don't prioritize Raven. Just that, I mean, you'll get Raven. Raven's like, for me, from out of experience, an easy shimmer to get from just like normal gacha. Even though I only had like maybe 5 instances of getting shimmers out of gacha, which actually I probably got more than that. But I feel like I've got like Raven twice out of like the normal gacha. So she could be good, but it would have to be either something incredibly specific, which other SPs can already do, or probably not at all. She can do a lot of damage sometimes. But I have 2 shimmers and I'm on day 4. Well, that is not bad. 2 shimmers on day 4 already. But there are gonna be like a few shimmers that should prioritize. And with how much time you've ended up like losing just being off the game, you also ended up like losing on very important espers that are also very limited time as well, which are the Umbras and also the metas. But things are gonna be so complicated now. This game, I feel like this like can be a bit unforgiving for like new players. Well, the exception of like getting XP, it's easy. Yeah, I want Arthur. Arthur is so amazing, man. You're right to actually want Arthur. You might for Umbra espers. Oh god, we have a freaking bot already. This is a bit too early, isn't it? I also ended up like taking that thing off, just so people wouldn't get banned out of that. But I'm gonna have to bring it on again. All right, but the thing is, Arthur, Gorath. If I'm thinking about Umbras, the new character Jacqueline is also making a bit of waves. But Arthur, Gorath, there was like what was the other ones? It is Siege, Tyrell, and Niles. Niles is still very good. Like, there's gonna be some specifications where Niles is gonna be absolutely amazing. But I would probably say like Tyrell is not often used, mostly on PvP, just to counter some other espers. Siege is more of a PvE character, so there's that. And basically Niles, the dragon, Gorath, the big guy with the pale arm with him, and then Arthur, the blue guy with zappy zapes, are currently one of the best Umbra espers out there. I want to push PvE as hard as I can as soon as possible. I mean, I wouldn't really choose Siege for that, honestly. But, honestly, one thing you can do is actually, if you want to push PvE, then I will probably suggest you to use, like, the Friends Espers, the Chosen Espers. So, if you add people, and even though mine is not going to be too amazing, but there is a friend of mine that, which is Green Guy, that shows up a lot on my streams. He does have an amazing R6. Either R6, I believe it's R6 Arthur. You might want to use him sometimes. If you really want to be able to push it, he's a perfect guy. I have R1 Yan, which is like a shimmer healer. Probably one of the best healers in the game so far. Especially with the R1 as well. So, you can kind of alternate. Hey there, Intel. Welcome to Hoping Today. I still haven't not done a lot of M20 carries. And I use them on tower. Specify what kind of tower you're talking about. If you're talking about like elemental towers, probably not. If you're talking about like maybe like ritual miracles, like let me see. Ritual miracles like Chronos, Apep, and stuff like that, you should be able to. And I believe you can also do on Desolate Lands. And if you're talking about like story mode, I think you can do that too. Temporal Tower. I don't think so. And I probably should... Actually, Temporal Tower is not being so hard right now. It's the problematic one is Infinity Tower. Fuck Infinity Tower, man. Fuck Infinity Tower. I'm still struggling with that last floor of Infinity Tower. Temporal Tower is not going to be too bad. But I kind of wonder if there's going to be like a little icon on the top, like 2 icons on top of the top left of your character selection, or like those little cards there. And there's like 2 icons. One should be like the only one user and then 2 users, something like that. if you click on teasers, that means you can actually select a friend's Esper, but I don't think you can. At least I never really paid attention to that. If you need to tab floor once left me. Ugh. I mean, you can see me playing this life for 4 years, completely free to play, and struggling so hard with freaking last floor with all of the hearts, with all the stars. I wonder if you're also doing it with all the stars active, because usually the adding up just the hard ones. Oh boy. But it is going to be a bit of a grind you're going to have to do, and hopefully since you only played for a few months, I think your luck can still be very, very good. So hopefully, if you actually do pulls every once in a while, I don't recommend you to pull like every day. I do only weeklies, and maybe that's how I get good luck sometimes. But and I also probably should recommend you to not do pulls on my streams, because I tend to steal that luck. But yeah, hopefully you get lucky. I'm currently on Chronos 14, which is not bad, but it feels like my DPS is lacking. Depends. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm just getting out of like the whole Blue Protocol Sunrise stream. I'm sorry, but I really need to answer this. Otherwise my brain is not gonna be resting until I answer all of these questions. But either your DPS is not exactly either well built or just like not really strong enough, or secondly, your supports are not really doing much of the work, because supports are also supposed to buff your characters. And if you don't have supports that are supposed to, like, are actually going to be able to buff your characters or, like, debuff the enemies, then things kind of get worse. But there's going to be, like, specific espers that can really help you in either making the DPS stronger, or, like, making the enemy weaker and stuff like that. Like, Chuyao is incredibly popular as a debuffer and a speed lead. So there's one. There's also like Fengshun is also a wind esper that is a great support and also does some really decent amount of damage. But there's like a few ones that I can even be talking about. But also if you're talking about Chronos, that means it's flow espers. And flow espers usually is going to be in the rounds of Ollie, Intezar, Sloan. Sloan is a bit hard for you to get right now because she's a very specific esper to get. But yeah, there's going to be some other ones that you can get. Hopefully, and I'm sorry I'm gonna have to stop by here because I still have to work around with the Blue Protocol Sunrise stream because I cannot do things at the same time. I cannot talk about one game and be playing another. My brain just cannot really work like this. But hopefully, by the time you actually show up on Friday, I really hope you don't forget, it's Friday. Hopefully I can answer you many other questions and be able to fully help you out. And since we're gonna be hitting a part of the season where it's gonna be a little bit more empty, there's not gonna be a whole lot I can do, maybe I can spend more time just like be able to help you out. But hopefully I can see you there. Hopefully whatever I said right now should have been helpful. But coming back to this game, I still cannot get any of these things. What about Dreamweave? Still not on any of these either. I mean, I'm pretty close to get one of the weapons, but I don't think they drop any of these things anymore. I will not be tempted by Twitch shops to play Blue Protocol. I mean, I do wonder what... I was so curious to say, like, Capricorn's already on my stream before I even started. I can see that, and I know it's weird to say that, but I do have a bot that once I go to the chat section, it tells me who is in my streams. And I saw that the moment I opened, even before I even put the stream to be on, I could see you in there. I was like, huh? I had the tab open for ages, not gonna lie. Are you a bit disappointed that I was not gonna be streaming Persona 4 today? Because I stream like a different game almost every time. And don't worry about the whole, like, I checked the schedule. Aww. Aww, Cap. Aww, thank you. I kind of feel... I just needed noise. Huh. Weird. I mean, that is maybe a good thing. Maybe me yapping too much is exactly what people need. Because I've had people saying, like, oh, your voice is so soothing, stuff like that. And I've had people that legit fell asleep on my streams. It's actually happened on this live stream, so less. And now there's people saying that they need noise. I pause YouTube too often. Sometimes that's the same thing that I do. I also set up this for support so I can actually start getting like good equipment. Sadly, we're not there yet, but this one can technically work for now. And yes, I barely did. I thought I did more chaotic realms than I thought, but apparently no, I didn't. Barely any. Okay, so I already danced here, already bought some stuff. There's nothing that increased on the season hub. I actually should be checking out the reclaim hub. I don't need any of these actually. Just these ones? No, but I do need to get these. There's gonna be a moment where I probably should be going all crazy with these. Oh man, really? Just 18? And I cannot get any of these anyway. I'm only 18 though. If I could get just one more. Once I actually purchase this one, I could finally be able to upgrade my weapon. But sadly, not today. Get this. I probably should be saving. I also already bought many of these, which is not exactly what I need. I need to be able to get a specific box that comes from the woods. Something woods. Illusion Shroud Woods. I need to do more Illusion Shroud Woods more often than not, just to be able to get the points necessary to be able to get a specific type of G10 factors. I didn't mean to click on that. But first, let me check the store. We're still not on September yet, so we still have this lovely hat. Mystery Stores of lately has not been giving me anything really exclusive. Name a more iconic duo than Woods and Illusions. Many are coming to my brain right now that I just simply can't come with names. Honestly, chocolate and vanilla. Freaking love it. Honestly, better Kinder and Oreo. Fuck yes. I guess it makes sense how addicted I am to chocolate. It's a problem. Okay, I should be able to buy these as well. Get these as well. I absolutely need these. Extreme base alloy. Shall we be getting more 260? I think I can do that. Get these without a question, without a thought. Do a Wua or ZZZ? No, I don't. I used to at one point very on the past. I used to play Genshin, but I got some point where I felt really stuck and I was like, well, fuck it, I can't play this anymore. And even though I am still on par with some of the news regarding Genshin, I am never gonna step foot in that game again. I guess I'm just a bit too traumatized, which is no bueno. Okay, so got what I need. And as you can still see, the banner's still on this one, which I really want to mount so badly, man. But then again, it's only gonna be disappearing. It's already gonna be disappearing on Wednesday, and I know damn well I'm not gonna be able to get it. I would have to be so freakishly lucky to be able to get it. And I'm gonna try and save these for next time. I also don't have a lot of the Unbound Rose Orbs. That is problematic. Hero Trials, this is just like the Masters ones. Sea Race is on. These things are still on, surprisingly. They're gonna still be around for another week. But, yeah. Sea Breeze, it is close by. Me and gachas don't tend to mix well, mostly because I don't feel the progress. Yeah, depends. I mean, if you started off, like, for me, I would have to start off really early into the game to be able to feel it. If I am to, like, hop on into a gacha game, like, very late-ish, there's a likelihood that if I don't proceed well, if I don't do well and stuff like that, there's a possibility that I'm just gonna give in. There has been a few exemptions, like, mostly just, like, phone games. There is a game that I play on my phone that has gacha, which is Parcel Sekai. I also play that one. Hello there, Ichan. Aww. But I actually ended up like hopping onto that game kind of late, but I'm still proceeding pretty well. Because the game has been somewhat generous and not really giving out things like very on the far. They actually been like giving up a lot of rewards. And there was one that has a gacha system, but it's not like a music game or anything like that. It is like one of those like I'm not sure if you ever heard of like Survivor.io kind of games where you just like move around and just kill a bunch of zombies. I've had a game like that, but it is about My Hero Academia. It has been released recently, so I basically started off like day one on that one game, and I already have like a lot of great characters already. The game is also kind of generous as well. But if I, more often than not, if I don't start the game on day one or like very early into the game, there's a chance I won't be able to stick around for long. Especially if sometimes not the society, but the players can gatekeep a bit of what they do. So I've been jumping around doing nothing, like typical old me. But I'm also gonna stay here. And I'm actually gonna show you... Let me just mute the game for a second, because I do have the window open. Let me see if it hops on. There we go. Is this it? Hopefully this is it. Yeah, I think it should be on. So this is the limited time event outfit. The limited time outfit that is going to be showing up after the this one that is currently on. And it's going to be like soldier-ish. Oh, Saland! Oh, look at them! Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Don't tell me they're actually gonna be walking over the rainbow. Oh my god, they're gonna be walking over the rainbow! Oh god, that's actually kinda cute. Oh, the Ichans are so adorable though! They're using the same animation from the, oh god, that's beautiful. And there's the deluxe version. It just reminds me of KFC for some odd reason. I cannot even start what I like the most. Is it the outfit? Is it the hair? I don't know. I think the earliest gachas I touched was the FF ones, which was a bad idea because the gacha resources aren't permanent throughout with that game. Is it Final Fantasy? Are we talking about Final Fantasy? Because I do believe that game has been going on for a long time then. I mean, if the game has been going on for a little while, it's bound to, like, feel a bit off-ish. Yep, it's running. I'm trying to pause it because freaking YouTube is so slow. Let me see. And open up again. There we go. This is the mount. The limited time mount. Nutcracker's March. Oh! Oh my god, you know what they remind me of? They remind me so much about those robots in Nier Automata. I think it could be just the holes on their eyes, but god, they do remind me so much of them. And they are, oh my god, they have like tiny little bumps for hands. They're barely holding them guns. By the way, this is a mount. Oh, it's so fast. It's so cute when it runs. Oh my god, it actually struts. Oh my god, the deluxe version is so different. Oh. Oh, I'm lucky to not like pink. Oh, I'm very fucking lucky to not like pink. Because if they swapped up to blue, I think I would be dying to get this already. Oh my god, it's really adorable. There's probably like some version that you can actually dye it off from pink to blue. I'm a sucker for blue. So, oh my god. They look like they are wearing KFC buckets on their heads. Exactly! That's what I said! I mean, there's like a bit of ice cream on top of that, but... And the fact that they are strumming on a drum that looks like cake, that is so creative. That's so freaking creative. But they do give off a bit of like KFC style, so I'm not the only one that thinks about that, right? I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one that thinks about that. because they feel like they just combined those robots from Nier Automata with KFC, which is a very weird ass combination, but it is still very interesting. Speaking of weird combinations, like, you know damn well, for some of you that watch me on the reg, don't know that I freaking love Cult of the Lamb. And apparently, Cult of the Lamb is making a collaboration with Two Point Museum. And it's like weird because I also used to really like playing the 2 Point games. And I used to play a lot of the 2 Point Hospital back then. And I was like thinking about like maybe playing the 2 Point Museum maybe on stream, but then I realized the game is really like open-ish and probably doesn't even have an ending. So I thought about it like maybe no, I'm not gonna add it in. And it is part of the same producers as like maybe not producers, but the same brand. It's basically just like another Sega game. So I could have probably could have got it on a discount, much like the game that I got last time, which was Persona 4. I could have gotten it, and then just feel like I could be like praising the lamb again. But then again, maybe if I want to, I can just get it if I want to. It's probably not even that expensive of a game. All right. Usually the first thing. Ooh, it's getting day. It's daytime. Okay. First things first, the Uncivil Realms. Oh my god, that is the new mount that I've seen it around. I don't know how people got it though. If I go to the Meowlux, to the Meow station, they don't really show it. Oh my god, I can eventually one day get... Oh my god. Oh god, look at how strutty it is. It's so beautiful. How people can get this in day one is beyond me, but it is so fucking beautiful. This is like completely against my usual aesthetics, but it's so beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't really like it to be too slutty-ish. Sorry for the word, but god. And this is also an incredibly popular one. Honestly, this is like reminding me of Ampla, no less. But it's really, really beautiful. The thing is, Otero Pass was a limited time banner. The Reverie of a Night. I mean, if I could dye it, it could really be really, really great. I don't know, I'm starting to like be a bit tired of this like open space. Too much open space down there. Accessories, weapons. Yeah, but the thing is, I could get the green one, but it's not gonna look good on me. It was either gonna be blue or something else. But I kinda want to get this little boy. Aww. Teeny cute boy. Look how cute boy he is. He's such a cute boy. I'm actually already assuming. Is it a boy or a girl? I don't know. But such a cute thing. Such a cute thing. Ah, I want it so bad. I'm only like one premium card off. I'm just if I kept on like pulling, there's a good chance I could be getting one of these. I just immediately get it. But I'm gonna have to suffer. I must suffer. Not get it today. So let's do this. This is Tina's Mind Realm. Basically just like way back in season 1 already had a Tina's Mind Realm, but this one has like a few more mechanics and the whole aesthetic looks different. It's just weirdly enough that Tina's hair became all like very light pink instead of like her usual like almost coral hair color. Bring it on. You're so big as well. Like, I can only reach just a bit above your knees as well. I'm not even supposed to be a tall model, by the way. I sometimes just go in already. But I kind of forgot that the soundtracks they put up for this season are actually kind of amazing. And if I jump, my hands only reach part of your head, though. You're so gigantic. And you look down on me, just to be able to really feel menacing. But fret not. You're gonna be able to sleep it off. Keep it off. It is very easy for the current setup that I have. Can I just drop down? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I always have to remember to press F8 to do that. Yeah, F8 to be able to do that. There's a lot of like emotes that this game has that can be really cute. I still remember that whenever I was like sitting down, and people would just come to me like they were patting on my head, even though I believe that emote they were trying to do was actually trying to call up on like a pad or something. It is really weird how just the YouTube side has the white text and not the Twitch side for some reason. And I'm still struggling to get like really good gear for like my other equipment. Like I was struggling a bit to be able to get like good equipment for support, or specifically the Oracle, because trying to do with bots, one of the dungeons is nigh impossible. I am not kidding. Ooh, you sound different. You sound like more menacing as well, huh? But the very first dungeon that you can do on this like chaotic realms, it's nigh impossible with bots, especially if you die. If you die, you might as well just not even just retry it all over again. And I'm explaining why that is a thing, because the bots were not built in a sense to understand like where they have to be positioned, because there is a mechanic on the first chaotic realm boss where you kind of have to play like tic-tac-toe. And the thing is, if you're usually you are the one being targeted if the rest of the team is bots. Usually you are targeted. But if you so happen to die, especially on the last square, you need to put down to be able to make the line for to be able to make the tic-tac-toe. Is it called? Yeah, it's called tic-tac-toe. If you fail, one of the bots will be targeted, and they're just going to be attacking the boss wherever they are, and they're not going to be focusing on positioning themselves in the square that they are supposed to be, which sucks because that last square is going to be the end of it all. Either if you don't do it, the bot wins and then you just wipes, or if you do it, then you actually just weaken up the boss and you're able to actually do more damage. Which, it really is fucking annoying. Because, at some point, the abilities that they do are gonna hurt like hell. Especially because there are gonna be zones that, if they were not activated, or deactivated, I guess, they're gonna be causing like a wave, which will hurt you if you are close. And a lot more often than not, I'm gonna get all thrown out with a lot of abilities, with a lot of mechanics, and I just cannot choose where I want to be, which sucks. And I just end up dying, and then I have to pray that wherever the boss is, so are the boss, and hopefully there's gonna be where the square is. More often than not, it's not. So I really have to try to survive this to be able to get what I want, and more often than not, it just gets really annoying. But the rest of the ones should be fine, really, because this one is mostly just a DPS check. Mistvale Hunting Grounds is also just make sure that you are in the trees, and it's mostly going to be focusing on you anyway. Searing Reef, I still haven't really got much around that one. Void Towering Rune is also probably just a DPS check for the most part. And Tina's Man Realm is also kind of a DPS check with like one of the mechanics. You have to like either be really good at running. I'm not even saying dodging because that mechanic is gonna be blocking off your dodges. You have to like know where you are and be ready to I believe either go counterclockwise or clockwise. And there's also like the doors and stuff. So it's gonna be like kind of balanced in either a DPS check and as well like doing mechanics. But I still have to do dungeons, even though I have access to be able to get, like, most of the right gear. Like, let me see if I can swap off to Verdant Oracle. I still have very low a very low ability score because I haven't really perfected them yet. But you can see that these ones have been having bought off. I just need to get earrings, necklace, and charm, which should be easy, right? I just need like then to do like 3 dungeons. However, this is one of them because it has the earrings. Then I just have to do mech facility, I believe, for necklace. And I believe it's the charm should be for you. Yeah, this one. So I have to technically only do these 3s, but however, this one can get really complicated if the bots are really stupid. So there's that. Let me swap back. And this has been really helpful because I don't want to be doing support when I'm trying to get support stuff. So you just have to like select the class you want to get the equipment from and just go from there. Wait. Sadly, I cannot really use like normal rose orbs to be able to not use normal rose orbs, the unbound rose orbs to be able to get myself new loadouts. Actually, technically, it tells me that I can add up a new loadout. I am tempted, but not gonna. Okay, so do I have enough to buy anything out of you? Sort of, not a whole lot. Can I then recycle? Ooh, I have a lot of these. I'm not gonna sell these. I am gonna sell most of these and just take these off, because these ones are incredibly important. Still, there is a Season 2. Sigils are still incredibly useful. Sadly, I only have one that is for tanks, one for supports, and this one is also for tanks. I haven't really got one for DPS though. Can I get what I need? Hopefully. Oh, I got like Dream Bloom ones. Sigil exchange. Can I get it? It was not all of it though. Not all of it. But maybe I can already get the... Yes! I got it. I believe I need Rebel King, right? I think I already got myself a few of the Predator Arachno Crabs. I think I just need Rebel King again. Alright, that should do it. And also maybe I can just exchange the other ones that I've gotten that I don't need. This one, and... Boop, boop, boop. Don't know if... Actually, I don't need this one either. There we go, Sigil exchange. And get this last one. Sweet! Alright. I'm not gonna bother selling that one. So next thing is... I was actually gonna check how many keys I have. Am I too overloaded with keys right now? Oh my god, I am too overloaded with keys. Oh boy. I'm too overloaded with keys. I have way too many boss loot keys. I should be doing them more often. Oh boy. Okay, so let me get to the guild then, because I know a few bosses are gonna respawn in about 12 minutes. So there are some bosses that respawn every half hour of the hour, basically. It's not like they're gonna be respawning every 30 minutes or every hour. They're gonna be spawning at the 30-minute mark of that hour, basically. So like 10:30, 11:30, midnight 30, stuff like that. Oh, look how cute. Bounty. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. There's definitely more people in here. I just I set up my game to only showcase 5 people around me. Ba-da-ba-ba. Good day to meet you. Yep. Now you. I want to see what you request today. And I'm a bit scared. I don't want to go back and get more saffron again. Well, it is what it is. But first, before I go out and pick up plants, I'm gonna talk to Keon here. I'm not gonna bother you anymore with your earlier name, okay? I poked way too much fun out of you. Oh, I can only buy these many? Is someone attacking the dummies down there? Yeah, they are. Huh. I literally heard that and I was like, huh. I can only get like 2 focus potions today. Great. And I also got an achievement as well. Get 96,000 guild tokens. That is incredibly specific. I might be able to get more focus potions again. Oh god, it's lagging. Ugh. Hey, calm down, game. Calm down. I know you're probably like loading the other people. I'll get out as soon as I can. Don't worry about it. Grocery store, let me get this. Still not enough, but it's already something. I just cannot forget to go back eventually to be able to get the rest. Otherwise, I'm gonna be missing out on a lot. Okay, out of the guild I am. Out of the guild place, guild center I'm at. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. So, let me see, Season Hub. Look how cute it is. It's sad that it's not gonna be my type. And I, again, bought the Season Pass. At least for that I'm incredibly consistent. Does that mean I can actually buy me more of you? I technically don't need to, right? I technically don't need to. If I'm gonna be buying the other stuff, it's gonna be more like clutter. I mean, maybe the advanced book could be useful. And, oh yeah, forgot. I bought those orbs. I need to use those orbs. Because I have still a few equipment to be broken through. Yeah, gear breakthrough. Huh? Wait, I thought I had more. What do you mean? Are you telling me that I don't have enough? I'm pretty sure I bought them. Wasn't it just like that little amount that I only had like 5 before? Yeah, it only gave me 10. So I guess I only had like 5 before and that was enough. And I still need to then get some out of you here then. Actually, I cannot even get it from here. Now that I just realized it. Well, whatever. Let's change this. Oh yeah, I can get it from here. Only 38 though. Only 38? I guess I'll already do it. It's fine. I need to do, then, a lot of things. 53, 25. I think that should be good. What haven't I broken through aside from, like... I think these boots are not what I want, so I can break through these two then. Oh, but this one is gonna have to be broken through twice. It's already a start. Okay. So this one is done, this one is done, this one is done, this one still needs to be worked around. This one is already for the other equipment that I have. And gaze at the first sea, I need 2 more of these still. But it only will get to 140 first one, and then I need to do it to level 180 then again. So there's gonna be a lot of raids I'm gonna have to do. Luckily, I've been doing it every week, so haven't really missed out on much. Okay, just make sure I ended up like using my focus on many other things, so I wasn't really able to focus on refinements that much. But I don't know if I have even any boxes. I don't think I do. I need to either start working on the armor here or the gauntlets. The gauntlet seems to be up higher because I ended up using a few of these since I have too many to upgrade it. And I don't need to worry about too much about Star Force crystals, which is nice. And I need to get ready during this season because season 4 most likely they're gonna increase the cap of that again. Let me just set up. I want to be able to get these ones specifically. What do I need? These ones. And just track it. I'm not gonna go there immediately. Because first, Since this ain't already like in a place where I'm gonna be there soon. There we go. I'm gonna talk about... Ooh, let me take the achievement first. And possibly I kind of want to see if I can actually do some gacha today. I think my rose orbs are far too low for me to even do gacha today. Because to be able to do a temple, I need 1,500. I'm only like 900 and something, I believe. Unless I've already got some extras that went beyond that point. But, maybe I might have some tokens myself. I wish. I only have 3. I needed to get more Auroras. 1,050. I guess I can go for it. And I need, I'm gonna get myself another gold, which I don't know if it's gonna be a Aurola gold, or it's gonna be another gold. I know it was gold. I just need to see what kind of gold it's gonna be. Ooh. Is it gonna be it? Yes! Haha! I got Aurola! So now that's gonna make me have Aurola R2. Which just means I just need one more Aurola to be able to finally be useful. Because my current Aurola, and that means I'm gonna have to wait another week to be able to pull for her again. Let me see. Is it skills? Yes, it is here. Advance. And I need to get these. I already have Leisurely Bloom and Graham's Memories. I just need to get the Source Energy. Which is probably gonna tell me that I'm gonna have to farm up a bit. Also, I see so many people are using the same bunny. That's cute. So, I think it's Battle Wheel Exchange where I have to do this. And if I keep on building this, I can easily get myself another rule soon without having to pull. It's these ones. Source Energy Rare. If I use these ones, then I'm not gonna have enough. I'm gonna have to use for these ones specifically. I think I need to check up on the Battle Imagines that I don't... Either the Battle Imagines or it was something else. I don't know where I actually was able to exchange them before. I think it was these kinds of things that I needed to exchange. But it had to be legendary. I haven't really used the special universal token yet. And I have 3 of these. I don't see any legendary things that I could have gotten. I only have a bunch of Dim Lattice. Unless I'm missing it out. Yeah, I think I'm missing it out. I think it's not here. I think it should be like... These are sigils. It has to be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There we go. I don't need these. I guess I should be fine without having these anymore. I don't need to build up for Muku sheep anymore. Convert these as well. Convert. The only ones I'm not gonna be able to convert are the season 3 stuff. Which I believe still doesn't really count. This one already is gonna count as season 3. So 16, 32. Okay, now to be able to craft that thing again, I need 10, I believe. And I could technically use this one only, because I only need the season 2 ones kept like this. And I just need to get myself a lot of willpower material conversion potion. Which, here, is where you craft it, but to be able to get it, you need a lot of Tokyo grass. A lot of Tokyo grass. And I believe I can just buy more boiled water from here. Boiled water, there he is. Not too much. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 500 should be fine. Then I'm gonna have to get myself some Tokyo grass. Let me see. Tokyo grass is like a rare drop from just farming up anything from plants. But since I only had like a few ones so far, I guess I'm just gonna have to buy. Oh, there's so many. I know I'm rich, but I don't need that much. I think 50 should be okay. Am I going too far? I think I might be going too far. About 30. There we go. Funny how people are actually selling up a bunch of Tokyo grass like it's nothing. Okay. I should have a bunch of focus. I'm gonna have to build up a lot of these though. And I don't even think I bought enough Tokyo grass actually. Let me go back. Oh, it's here. I'm not used to this. Okay. Let me see if I can go all out on this one. Actually, no, not this one. This one. Willpower Material Conversion Potion. The thing is, they don't have a chance to drop more than one. It will always be one. Which means that I'm gonna get 40, but I believe I need like 5 for each, which means I'm only gonna be able to afford 4 only? Actually, no. 8, I believe. 8. So I'm definitely gonna need more tequila grass. I still need to also go and get me some saffron. Maybe I'm gonna do that. Because there's a chance I still can get some Tokyo grass out of that. If I get 2, then technically I don't think I need to get myself more. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Probably I still need a bit more. I see, but like that I'm gonna be able to manage and actually tell how much I need after getting those saffrons. I believe also saffron is used in this. I don't know what exactly, but I believe saffron is used on something. There we go. I'm just gonna make the calculations here. Total exchange. These ones right over here. Yeah, it's only 8. I need 10 at the very least, so I need like 10 more of these potions. In that case, then life scale, botany, saffron, track, and go at it. At least it's in a nice-ish place to be. It's kind of in a place where it's very, very open. It doesn't like provide a lot of saffron, but it is like the only place you can get saffron anyway. Because when it comes to this game, you're not gonna be seeing like second locations of like the same materials. I don't think they do that, at least. Not that I know of. Try to catch me. It's always on that one place. Now it's trying for me to pick it up. I'm probably gonna pick up until like 200 focuses remaining. And if I have too much saffron, at least it'll be great and it'll be holding on for next time. I should be like farming more of these anyway, so I don't have to always be doing these kinds of things on stream. Then again, I only have only a few like side quests to do still, so I'm probably gonna even be done with everything by the end of this. Who knows, really? I will say that I'm gonna try to keep myself quiet for a little bit. Two more. No, I don't want normal. I want focused. The only difference between normal and focus is that you can actually get these normal, but you cannot really get the saffron itself. You'll get something else, I believe. Because saffron, I believe, is only through the normal way, the focus way. See? You can get hay and botany XP, that's it. Now let me go back to the guild. And give half the cargo to Douglas. I sometimes forget his name. Luckily this time I did not. I slept too much yet. It feels like my body's still very tired. No matter what I do, it never works. Okay. Yeah, it was about as good as I could have predicted. You only have to give like 89 of these anyway to reach the maximum. I am so itchy my freaking earlobes. I woke up today with very itchy earlobes. And using headphones does not help my case. Alright, so the focusing farm for now is going to be a bit of a hold right now. Because another thing that I want to be able to talk about, and this is where my voice is going to get all strained like hell, is going to be in, I believe, what's that else? Yeah, I'm going to have to teleport here. I'm going to talk about the Season 3 last boss raid, and on Nightmare mode, how different it's going to be. I guess a bit of a spoilers. It is going to be a bit tough. But it is one of the only ones of the Season 3 bosses that does not have like a continuation mechanic, which basically means it's the last of the last. But basically, this one here, if I still remember a few things about it, is that most of the mechanics will still happen, but you see these ones, they still happen, but you're gonna have some different ones. The thing is, what matters is that if they are gonna be happening the moment they pop up, like only like a few seconds of delay, or if they're gonna be happening like freaking 15 seconds later. Yeah, there's gonna be like the actual normal mechanics, and there's gonna be delayed mechanics. And this is where it gets really problematic for this. Because you're gonna be doing like other mechanics, and then you're gonna have to worry about the ones that are gonna be active a bit like a few seconds later. You're gonna have like situations where someone has the this mechanic, but then you're gonna have to deal with like not this one, but this one at the same time. So basically, you're gonna have to prioritize. This is like a big a big boss to like worry about prioritization. Because, for example, you might have this already active on you, but it's going to be like, hey, it doesn't really activate immediately. It's not going to activate immediately, so you're going to have to wait up a little bit. And then this pops up, they're like, well, what the fuck do I do? Which one am I going to have to do first? More often than not, is this one. There's going to be maybe an exception to where maybe you're going to have to focus on the other ones. And I still, to this day, cannot really tell apart which are the delayed ones and which one are the actual normal ones. Because I believe this is gonna be my wild guess, but I believe the actual one that detonate like immediately are gonna have like a different signal to it. I do believe the ones that actually detonate immediately don't even look like this. They kind of look like either this but really big, or they're gonna have like different colors. I would have to like try to rewatch everything I saw from that, and I do believe there's I can maybe get confused. There's something similar to this where you do have to like get away from the middle, and it's gonna be like a giant form of this. But there's also gonna be something like this, and I believe there's pinks and there's purples, either purples or oranges, arrows, and I do believe that if they are not pink, that means they're probably gonna be delayed. I don't remember though. If only I could remember right now. I feel like I can see a video that someone posted on the Immortality Discord. I believe they have done a video about it. I believe it's under raid planning. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but this is like... I believe this is like season 3. This is like the season 3 second raid, right? Is it? Oh, I believe... Actually, no, you're not. You are the third boss, actually. Let me see. Can I still see the mechanic? Oh, a lot of us are dead. Am I in it? I'm not in it. I'm not in this one. Okay. I also hate that mechanic. God. I'm seeing one happening right now. Which I also gonna have to... Okay. There's pinks. I believe this is the delayed one. If it is pink, it is delayed. Okay. Yeah. And there... Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So... You'll start off with pink. And then if it doesn't, it will not trigger immediately. But then soon after, you'll see that the arrows do increase. And they still, like, seem like they're spreading. They're gonna be orange, and you're also gonna be seeing, like, purple circles around it. That means that the mechanic is about to happen, so you need to get yourself in a position. And usually you can see, like, a countdown on top of yourself. Like, saying, like, countdown in 3, 2, 1, something about that. It's kind of small, so you're not gonna be able to see it. But, I am trying to see the other mechanic that I was supposed to look at. There is one extra one that really makes me nervous. But yeah, this boss is gonna be a pain in the butt because it also has another thing in it that I don't remember actually being like in the other ones. Yeah, it doesn't even show up here. But yeah, there's gonna be like delayed mechanics in this. And those delayed mechanics can be a break or like a clear or a break, really, because depending on what you get or what people get, and depending on what mechanics you're also gonna have to deal alongside them, it can be really, really bad. But I still to this day don't remember very well to tell apart which ones are which. But more often than not, you're going to be dealing with a lot of delayed mechanics. They can change a bit, and then it's going to be like, hey, I actually need to position myself. And just not do it immediately. Because more often than not, a lot of mechanics are going to stop you from doing that. But yeah, you still have to like deal with like, oh, telling apart which ones are which. These ones should be the normal ones. So if you have to stack in, you have to stack in and stuff like that. Another one that I saw on that short video was that there's also gonna be another mechanic where the boss has like a clone of itself, and I believe it is basically like the same clone from the first boss, and it's gonna be like a pinkish clone that is gonna position itself on a very specific spot. And more often than not, you're gonna be dealing with that and as well this. And basically it's gonna be the very same thing as like the first boss, where he's gonna have to like, it's gonna stay there and then he's gonna jump and then like blow down. And you need to like be far away as possible to not take too much damage. However, imagine yourself, the ball being here, and you have to like stay here to be able to like get thrown out, but the boss is on the other side. How can you tell that you're gonna be lucky to be able to survive that? You only have about 2 options: either drop off a Fala before it reaches down, before we get there, or use the shield. Most classes should have like a shield on their rule skills, and that can maybe help you, but you're gonna take a lot of damage from that. Because what is happening is that you basically are gonna get thrown close to the robot. Basically, there has been situations where the boss like jumps and drops before we even get there, which is lucky. But there's also 2 strategies to this. You need to either be like having your like back be facing this, and just get jumped over to like the other side. But you need to be very, very close and have your back on it. Or you just go to the very edges of the opposite side of the platform, and then you won't be moved. And yeah, this one still happens. It's still pretty easy, but the thing is, I've seen situations where it feels like it happens twice. Like, you can actually get up to 2 mechanics of this. like meaning that you can you also not only do get this text, but you also have to be able to be far away, which is weird. So things will go with time. So at least from what I've seen, I don't know if it only happened once, but I've seen the situations where you actually get two things from each mechanic. So you get like 2 rounds of people getting like sex, other 2 rounds of people getting the Infernal Rings, and 2 other like rounds of people getting the AoE. And I don't believe if that's correct. This is what I've seen, but I've happened to have at one point a stack mechanic and an Infernal Ring mechanic, and I ended up like failing off immediately, like screwing it up a lot because I thought I had to like stay and then immediately move, but apparently I guess that was like a graphic mistake, but apparently I only had the Infernal Ring, so I didn't realize that I had to move out immediately, or those things were happening way too quick, and I should have like left out as much as I could. Another thing that it doesn't really showcase here is there's gonna be a moment where the boss summons up this part of the platform, summons it back up, and then we all have to get to the very opposite side of the boss. I don't remember the name of that mechanic. Maybe I can find it on the video. I'll be lucky to find that mechanic. No, it doesn't say here. But it says here, watch out for the warnings and weave through to avoid damage. Basically, the boss summons up the middle platform again, and what you need to do, you need to be at the very opposite side of the boss, facing it, and what he's gonna do is gonna do like something like what feels like straight out of like a freaking Plants vs. Zombies, where he's gonna be like summoning like red circles which will do damage. All you need to do is stay at the very back, don't go like going around, stuff like that. You're also gonna be summoning other abilities, but all you need to do is know where they're coming from. They're gonna be like coming from the boss to you, basically. And they're gonna be going on the line, and then obviously the boss will just do like a big laser and take down the middle platform again. But it is really easy. You just need to be on the very back and just dodge them, and they don't go that fast. So at least it's not a very problematic ability. But yeah, the freaking clone that I'm seeing here, the clone is gonna be problematic, man. Luckily, it jumps out earlier before you actually have to do. You have to actually, yeah, the damage decay thing. I'm seeing here, but I hate that it is delayed as heck, man. I believe that if you see immediately, I'm still going to be talking about the delayed mechanics. I believe if you see immediately those orange arrows, I believe. If you see immediately orange arrows, that means you need to act immediately. If you see pink, I believe that means it is delayed. Because if you see from this one specifically, you can see that they're orange. The arrows are orange. But these ones, the arrows are pink. I believe that pink means delayed, and orange means you need to act the fuck now. But I don't remember if there's gonna be like an orange version of this one. I don't think there is. I think all you need to do is like just dodge immediately, and then if you see the thing of countdown, there's just dodge again. But then again, I don't believe the AoE here hurt that much. And this one here, you kind of, like I said, you'll see that first things first. You see like a small red-ish circle starting to grow. And you need to start acting as soon as these crystals are up. And you'll see that it grows slowly. And the leader usually will tell you, like, oh, first person that has a tether, like, has the number 1 on it, interact with the one that has the crystal tether on them. Interact then, and then number 2 does the same thing, number 3. There's going to be 3 people that interact with this. And how can you tell if you are being tethered or not to a crystal? First and foremost, see if there's a number above you. If there is a number 1, 2, or 3 above you, that means you're it. But before you even act, you're going to be seeing what line. You're going to have to see the line on you that is connected to a certain crystal. Usually, it's going to be, at least for me, has been mostly this crystal specifically. There has been situations where it's this one. But, basically, if depending on your number, that's when you're gonna have to interact. Usually it's gonna be like maybe 4 or 5 seconds apart. That first one interacts with it immediately. So if you have number 1, that means you have to be the first to interact with your crystal. Then the second one, usually that has number 2 on it, needs to interact with theirs like a few seconds later. Usually the leader would tell you, interact with it now and stuff like that. And then the third one is basically just doing the same thing but a bit after the second one. And what will happen if you do that? Basically, by interacting with the crystals, everyone at the team will be teleported to the first crystal that was interacted, and a few seconds later it's going to be the second crystal that was interacted, and then a few other seconds later was the third one. And this timing is really essential because of the lasers. Usually by being teleported here and there, if you're taking too long, there's a chance that the laser will just come down and kill us all. And that damage, the damage that it does is freaking awful, really. So you really need to time these ones perfectly. But I believe you kind of already learned that from hard already. But on Nightmare version, we have a third one. So people really need to pay attention to their numbers above theirs, and just follow up the leader and say like, oh, you need to interact. First one interacts now, then second one interacts now, and stuff like that. Then you'll know that if you've done well, at least you survived that. Usually this one can be an insta-kill for all of the team if it's not done correctly. I still don't remember if there was another mechanic to it. But the bigger problem of this is the stack mechanics are so overwhelming. So from what it shows here, only so far that I can remember, only 2 abilities are not shown here, which is the clone. The clone is basically from the origin version, so basically from the very first boss. It will just basically like do the same thing. Basically, just like choose a position, and this is after a bit, it will just jump down and do damage. If you're too close from it, it will die. If you're too far away, it will still take less damage. And there's also the there's also going to be some changes to other abilities. There's also going to be that one mechanic where you have to be at the very back, opposite of the boss, and just like go back and just go to left or to right, depending on where the abilities are coming to. I believe there's not a whole lot, I believe. I'm trying to remember. But really, this is going to be really tough because of the stacking mechanics. Like, you're never going to know what you're going to get until you actually see it, and then you have to realize, oh, it's a delayed mechanic, and then you're going to have to do something else first, and then actually deal with that and make sure that you're on par with the counters. Because if you're not on par with that, if you also have to attack and stuff like that, dodge and stuff and shit like that, it is really easy to get lost on what you're doing. And I believe I just end up getting a lot of PTSD out of this because I already had to deal, when I back in Skyforge, I already had to deal with one specific dungeon, specific distortion that was very much like stacking mechanics all the time, and I just felt really awful. I was feeling so awful having to do this, knowing that not only do I have to deal with stack mechanics, I have to deal with delayed mechanics, which is not something I'm used to. It's really, really overwhelming. So it is a very heavy based mechanic. Like so basically you're gonna have to like know when you're gonna have to act. And not only that, you also make sure you need to do damage, otherwise this boss is gonna kill us all. But pretty much every one of them are gonna kill you after a bit. But it is very demanding on ability score as well. I believe the latest requirements have been like 61k, and that's already kind of like very merciful. Maybe 63k if you really want to do well. So I'm currently on 63k and nearly about a half. So I'm not really doing too well. But you do need not only get the best equipment for everything you have, but not only that, you also need to get like your Deep Slumber Cycle stuff really well done. Mine, I'm still missing one thing here. I'm still missing this. And I also believe, now that I looked up at the Psychoscope, that you need to replace, if you are a marksman like me, you're gonna have to replace one of the things for something else or just to remove it entirely. And I believe it is not G1, it's G6, I believe. It's something about like, oh yeah, it's this one. I believe you have to remove this if you are a marksman, you have to remove this on the third boss of raid, third raid boss. Sorry. Because apparently it's gonna be so many eagles that it's just gonna be breaking up the game. It's gonna cause a lot of lag, according to what they say. So if you are also struggling with a lot of lag from for some reason when you're dealing with that boss specifically, it could be this. It could be the Phantom Factor Reality X6 G10 or G whatever. But the X6 one from Reality Factor, it could be the reason why it lags out so much. But really, there isn't really much I have to say. But at least as far as I remember, this is gonna this boss in particular is very heavy on mechanics, and the fact that you're gonna get lost because the mechanics may happen when you least expect it, especially if there's gonna be the late ones and they're gonna be stacking in like many other mechanics, it's gonna be very overwhelming. I think from what I can tell from many other mechanics or many other bosses that I've had to go against, this one is really overwhelming. Really overwhelming. So I can kind of understand how people have not been able to do it. I've heard even people not be able to do it on hard mode, no less. Imagine freaking Nightmare version. Those ones are gonna have some freaking PTSD just from that alone. Very horrible. Did I get something that I wasn't aware of? Oh, the big fish, sea fish. Here we go. Then Summer Island story. Here we go. What else can I do? I need to go back to farming up for the Tokyo grass. I already got, like, some of the saffron, but I need to go back to this place. Actually, not here, here. I need to go back to the alchemy area to be able to finally get Rorola. Let me take a sip. When I finally get Rorola to R2, I'm gonna be so happy because I just need then one more of her. Just one more of her and I'll finally be able to use her instead of having to depend on Muku Scout. Because honestly, I feel like Muku Scout, despite being kind of a good alternative for DPSs like me, I much rather have like another human imagine with me. Actually. Also, how many do I need specifically? I got myself two Tokyo grass, okay. Battle exchanged. Ba-da-da-da-da. I need 2 more? I got myself 2 already, so I need to get myself 8 of these. So I need 8 Tokyo grass. And I have 2, so that means I need 6. Then go to training center. Life skills. Tokyo grass, get myself 6 only. There we go. And alchemy. Go for these. Bum bum ba dum ba da dum ba dum ba dum. Na 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 na. There we go. Battle exchange. Not go all out, just get 2. And then... No, I don't need to do this. Actually, I don't need to do this here. I need to get the skills. Go to Rorola. Am I missing something then? No, I can finally upgrade her. Ba-bang. Yeah. It is a big increase. But I need to get to R3 to at least be somewhat useful. And I could maybe kind of cheat it out. At least get it mostly through by getting, like, maybe some... not wills, but imagines? Like, getting equipment from imagines alone. I think actually, not a lot of people are selling from the other ones, and I think I know why. It's just I immediately converted. These ones, however, they're selling up a bunch. Jesus heavens. But yeah, I'm gonna need to like farm up a lot. And speaking of farming up a lot, I think it's about time that I need to farm bosses. Because in about a minute, some are gonna respawn. And oh, they're already spawning. Let me see. I feel like it's gonna be like a Arachno Crab that's gonna be up. Yeah. Arachno Crab, Rich Fang, Void Watcher. Someone already on line 12 is already doing Arachno Crab, so I'm going for it as well. I'm not gonna miss out on that. Are people gonna start off on line 1 as well? I hope not, because I feel like with how fast it's going, there's probably like 4 people in there. It's already 90% actually. Blah. It's actually going down pretty fast. Maybe it's more than 4 people. They haven't really touched line 1 though. Let me get close. Hit line 12. They would at line 7, I assume. Yep. And boop. I don't think they have touched any other lines. Doesn't seem like it. Are they doing other ones? They're not doing Witch Fang nor Void Watcher. I still haven't really embedded my stuff yet. Yoink! We do have a dedicated tank here. Oh shit! That's not as bad. I just need to avoid the ones where he'll actually put me, will stuck me. I'll be stuck. Like in English, no more. Not these ones. These ones will be fine. Wait, don't you look like a freaking... You look like One Punch guy. People are so creative nowadays. If I can at least get 2 of these, I think it'll be fine. Nope. It looks like Saitama, doesn't it? He does look like Saitama. It looks a very muscular Saitama, no less. Mario's losing up a lot of health. Whoever you are doing a lot of damage for a tank. I feel like I'm missing someone that should be nearby, yet I can't see it. That was late. Oh, you're a Wind Knight. Actually, no, you're not a Wind Knight. Because Wind Knights would be, like, jumping all over. You're another type of tank. And Wind Knights are DPSers. Okay, where are you going? Please tell me, guide me. Are you going to straight line 1? You just disappear, so there's a fucking chance you just went to straight line 1. Well, if you aren't skilled enough to design a supermodel, like Saitama, well, I've seen people actually look like Hatsune Miku. I've seen some people look like Frieren as well. I've seen some other people look like Luffy. So I believe this game had a lot of outfits that were given out for people to make characters that are kind of popular. I still remember the Luffy ones. There's definitely more people here. Nope. See what happens if you don't dodge that. That was on the air. Okay, the Saitama guy is doing it very, very slowly. Heal up. Never mind. How the fuck did I already jump to 70%? I'm confused. Is it tracking it? Is the faster actually tracking themselves? It's taking a lot of time to load the data. Wait, did it buffer? Oh, don't tell me it actually buffered. Oh, there was no drop frames though. Okay, we're good here. We're Gucci. I might go to the line 13 then, because whoever they are there, they're doing it quick. I'm too accustomed to web streams. When the stream started buffering, my brain defaulted to computer crash into the hands-on hit thing. Oh, really? Like this? Because usually this is a toggle that I do. These all the expressive things that I do are all toggles. Hey, you are 43%. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. So it basically just crashed for a bit. I have a feeling that disconnected because it actually happened the same thing on yesterday's stream, but it was really in the beginning. So I'm just really unlucky. As of lately, since yesterday, a storm has been like brewing close by. Even though today it was mostly just like really heavy rains, that already affects my internet. So sometimes I'm just gonna have disconnects. I'm probably gonna have like a lot of drop frames, and then it just ends up like disconnecting. And that is why I don't have. It shows on my OBS that I don't have a single drop frame. Maybe because it's just restarted. I didn't touch that. Shit. And that guy is gonna be not even there, so I have to revive as fast as I can. The thing is gonna be loading. Let's go. Fast as fuck, boy. Whee! There you are. Oh, fuck, you're dead. At least I got it. Maybe I should go to line 2 now? Maybe they're there? Or maybe it's already dead. Don't mention it to Rob. He'll start lamenting about an inconsistent crash that crashes his entire computer. I don't think he needs to worry about it too much, because I get it worse because I'm actually streaming on a laptop. I don't have an actual computer to be able to stream like the best kinds of games. So that's why even on the Persona games, I ended up having to settle for Persona 4 because it was less heavy compared to the other ones. What the heck? So me having these kinds of things at this point, I should be like, I should not even be bothered by it, but I get still bothered because I honestly just want the best. I want to be able to do a lot of things. I keep on upgrading my character from time to time, like adding up like very funny things. I like to like do these kinds of things every once in a while, or just like deal with up closes. But sometimes my character ends up like doing a lot of weird shit. So I'm even maybe pondering about even adding more stuff, really. With the computer disconnecting all USB devices, going black screen and the computer still running is a good sign. I would immediately just restart. I would just like immediately turn off my computer. As soon as I say that, I'm literally gonna turn it off. And I have a feeling that could be like maybe... Why do I dare say this could be like a BIOS problem? It is not gonna be a BIOS problem. But what if, really? I had to restart my BIOS. Not restart, but I had to update my BIOS like a few weeks ago. And they really wanted to give me problems saying like, oh, you need to like delete all your security keys and stuff like that. You need to implement a new one. I was like, fuck off. I don't even know my previous security key. Actually, it ended up being like a really easy thing anyway. But, damn, the computers love to give us problems. But it tends to really be worse the closer you are to be able to stream, because God, if OBS does not love to give you problems before you even have to stream. I mean, more often than not, you're gonna be streaming in a few minutes and you start checking up on stuff. My bet is like his graphic card just doesn't like living. I don't know if that will be a graphic issue. Maybe I could guess motherboard, but I don't know graphic card. Okay, 2 down, 2 more to I mean 2 more to go. I need to go back to line 14. The side of my guys over there. Then I go for line 14 and then I go back to line 3. This is weird. This is a weird back and forth that I have it to do. My throat is already really, really awful, so that's why I'm not like talking it in my usual way. You didn't get me. Ba-da, ba-da-da. Yeah, I couldn't dodge it. I didn't even realize, did I get a wheel out of this guy? If I get a sigil, amazing, but if I did get a wheel, it's not like it's gonna be useful. I am getting these though, which is useful. I need to go back to line 3. Unless the, those two are actually doing more damage than the guys on line 3 right now. I assume they're on line 3, because the freaking website's not telling me anything at this point. Ah! After this, I should be doing just the elites, and then I should start doing the side quests. Shit! Oh, so close. Don't target me, don't target me. Please don't target me. No, thank you. Bless you. Oh, good thing. I was like, maybe I just target the wrong direction, but it so happens that the spiders just went that way anyway. Oh, I'm so done with you. I just want to be done with you. I still forgot how many more keys I still have. I still have 2 keys. Oh god, I have only 1 more key. Okay, good. So this should be done. After this one, I should be absolutely done. I don't want to do this. It's so tedious. Like, sure, you can just leave your character to be AFK, but if there's just only a few people, you can't be AFK. I looked away for a second just to be able to drink water and it nearly killed me there. I love it when it breaks though. You can do more damage that way. What do you mean it's still on cooldown? Ah, it's hard to see the numbers on it though. Okay, we're almost there though. 18%. Am I still on the effect? I think I still have the effect of the Sea Breeze Festival. I still see that little icon over there. Ah, shit! How did I dodge that? It did not seem like I dodged that. You did. There we go. Now I can finally go for this, for the elites. These ones right here. The one that I need to target mostly is this one, which is in a very, very inconvenient area because you don't have an actual auto track to get there. A lot of the elites you can just auto go from there, but this one, and I believe a few others, you can't. Because this is like a place where you have to like drop down. And they haven't really built up that way. Yoink. Oh man. There we go. Whee! Okay. Is it active? It seems to be. Hard to tell from like the other Dobermans. Aside from just his huge stature. Wait. Okay, you're done. What line am I? 3, so I'm gonna hop onto 4. Is that a bear? It looks like a bear, isn't it? It looks like a very, very fluffy bear. It's called Doberman, so I feel like it's supposed to be kind of also a bit of a dog and a man combined. So dog and man, Doberman. Ugh. But it feels like a bear, right? I guess if you were to swap up if you were to put a dog and a man together, I feel like it would turn into a bear-ish. God, I'm still on cooldown on so many of my abilities. There we go. And that's all for the... Oh, I got a sigil. Okay. It's only like a very small sigil though. So now I think what I can do is... Actually, let me check on my... how many potions I have. I have 31, which is a bit. It's quite a bit. I need to eventually use them, but I kind of have to focus on side quests right now, because I do only have a few of these. There's one on the second corridors, no less. Ask Julian what happened. I haven't been in the second corridors in a while, actually. I just been there. Actually, Dogman, Big Brother Edward. Oh, I'm not gonna understand that reference. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna understand that reference. That is definitely not a reference that I'm thinking of, because his name is not even Edward, it's Jacob. Oh, God, I'm not gonna be able to understand that. Oh, wait! No. Is it from the anime? Is it from that one anime? Oh, no, I have not seen Full Metal Alchemist. I know my boyfriend loves that. He loves Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I have never seen Full Metal Alchemist. But I think I know where you're getting at. Is it that, like, that one dog-looking character that apparently was human before, but because of the dad just did something? Is it gonna be that? I feel like that is so iconic, though. Okay, Julian, what do you want? It's your adventure. Things at the camp are mostly done. We're getting ready to pull back to the guild, too. I don't see me here to go back. I should be happy, but ever since the creator arrived, things have been taking a weird turn. Did I fuse his daughter in the... Oh, yeah. I think that's how it went, really. I'm trying to... I don't remember much about that anime aside from really that that moment, because apparently it was so iconic that I just know from, like GIF files and stuff like that. That is probably, like, so iconic and apparently too traumatizing for a lot of people. It took me a bit to realize you were actually talking about that. First, they found the Crimson Marrow, and the investigation has been intermittent. Then the team leader has a private conversation with that priest. Right after that, they announced that the uncertainty phenomenon was just an hallucination caused by the marrow. According to the creed, the concentration of xeno engrams on the highland is rising abnormally, and this is affecting things around here. Sure. I was reaching hard for that joke. A lot of jokes just fly by me. So I'm not gonna be easy to understand a lot of the jokes. If I were to be more cultural, I probably would have gotten that immediately. It makes hallucinations more likely to occur, which is why the uncertainty phenomenon happened. I just can't accept that. Don't you buy it? Plausible? Yes. But it doesn't explain what we saw at all. Hallucinations are continuous. As long as the medium exists, the hallucinations won't fade. Can I say that you're wrong? Because usually people with some people that actually have hallucinations, they don't always have hallucinations. The hallucinations only last for like a few moments usually. And I'm not saying it's like I have experience of that, but I've seen a lot of like information about that. Revan is old-fashioned text chat meetings. Huh. I have not been around Rev's chat for that long to understand that. But uncertainty storm acts like a tide. It comes in waves, and sometimes they're completely unaffected. We're completely unaffected. Adventure, you witnessed this with your own eyes, haven't you? It's been a long while, Julian. It's been a really long while. I don't even remember. There's one more thing. Come closer. Behind all this is a concept factor we've been ignoring. The first time we've measured the wall, there was a weird mark at its base. Do you remember? I don't really remember. It's normal not to remember. I couldn't recall it all at first either. It felt deeply unsettling as my memory had been tampered with. Were you not there for the OTL moments in PTR? Probably not. Because I don't even know what OTL means. God, my English brain is not Englishing today. I don't remember. I cannot always be present in the entirety of the Rev streams. because he does stream at a moment where an hour later I'm gonna have to have dinner, so I just cannot really be present in the entirety of the stream. So I end up like missing about like half of the stream already because of his times. But he O is the head, the T is the arms, and L is the legs. I mean, I get the L, but where the O and the T mean that? Oh, I'm certainly missing something here. I'm certainly missing something here. I get the L, man, but the other ones? The other two? Oh god, I don't get it. Well, when we were packing up the equipment, I took part of the casing of the clockwork chicken, and I found I saw it again on the inside of a spring. Julian nervously opens his notebook. A bizarre symbol is drawn on one of the pages. The symbol looks familiar. It's composed of complex lines that entangle, and yet they naturally fall into place. Eventually, they twist into a triangular vortex, and it looks as dark as the pupils of the abyss. I think I remember now. It's okay if you can't remember. This thing doesn't want you to remember at all. What's even crazier is, right after I drew it, it disappeared from the spring, right in front of my eyes. I sent Rev an image to explain it, so if you want it, I can try DMing you for a visual reference. Sure thing! And the thing is, I have streaming mode on Discord, so I'm not going to be able to look it up until the stream is over, because I'm not going to be able to hear the notification. That's all. Adventure, this thing was definitely not formed naturally. It must be some kind of deliberate interference. I really want to uncover the secret behind this, but I'm out of time. The team leader has already started packing up the instruments. The research was also forced to stop. I have no time left, but I just can't accept it. Adventure, I really can't. Sure. Adventure, please. You have to find out what this mark means. Who made it? Why it appeared here? What did it have to do with the uncertainty storm? Adventure, only you can solve the mystery behind all this. I'm counting on you. I'm just basically like everyone's last hope at this point. Wait, what? You telling me there's nothing more? Really? Oh, are you telling me that this was... Oh no, this is a new charm. I need to do it this week then. Rust and yellow sand. Follow the old stones to investigate. Why do I feel like this one can be problematic? I'm not sure if I have to be inside something to be able to do this one, because if I have to, oh boy, because it's gonna lag like crazy. Ugh. It takes so long to load. I'm coming. Huh. Oh wait, is it gonna be what I think it is? Think? Hello. Oh no, it is this place. Oh, I think it's about to lag very badly. Oh, I did not know. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of advertisements for Twitch Turbo, believe me. Oh, does it lag? If it's lagging, I'm gonna get out of here as soon as I can. Oh yeah, it's already lagging. It's not lagging as much as I thought it would. But it's definitely gonna be lagging soon. See? Oh god. I'm still giving you hope though, but there's not gonna be a whole lot of it soon because you're lagging every time I just turn the freaking corners. I think this is where things are gonna get bad. Yep. These only... Okay. Yep, it's starting to get bad. It's starting to get bad. I need to get out of here. I am not gonna try. I don't remember last time this was the problematic one, so I gotta have to get out of here. I already did that one quest. And then I have to remember that this one, even though it was not technically telling me like, hey, you need to get in this area, it just teleports you immediately. So I'm gonna have to do the other quests. Go for this one instead. Are you pretty far? Plus I have so many other ones. There's so many other ones that apparently it doesn't seem like they want to show up. Where is Are you that lady that's obsessed with goblins or something? Or is it like Mukus? I think it's goblins, aren't you? We meet again, adventurer. Do you remember what I said last time? Remind me. I forgot! I said I wanted to hire an adventurer to fight higher level goblins. Higher level goblins. That's right. Or as your adventurers call it, a boss. I can't wait to observe your battle with the goblin chief. The goblin chief? Okay, it's too dangerous. Not exactly. Yes, I've estimated that goblin chief's danger level, so I'm prepared to write you a very long acknowledgement at the end of my work. I know what? No. Wait, I also have a massive reward for you as well. Apply for a huge research grant. Oh, my research is just one step away from being finished. Please, you have to help me. Fucking manipulation. Fantastic. Let's meet up near the Goblin Chief. I really hope it's scaled to my power level. Goblin Chief is actually not even that problematic. I've dealt with him plenty of times. Boink. I did not even mean to press 2, I meant to press F2, just to be able to heal up. I was hopeful I could look cool, but yeah. Wait, you're here? That's not your usual place to be, but that's fine. What's up, Clarice? How's the goblin camp to the west? That's been cleared. There shouldn't be any trouble in that area for a while. But there are still several of the goblin camps, and we still don't have enough people to deal with them. Excuse me, you just mentioned goblin camps? You just mentioned goblin camps. Are the goblins attacking travelers frequently again? That's right. The Pyrenees Bureau has received several more reports of goblin attacks. Could be illusory blooms? We thought so, at first, but we haven't discovered any signs of illusory bloom contamination from our run-ins in the goblins. After all our fighting and investigating, we realized there's another possible cause. The goblins started attacking more frequently after they came under the command of a goblin chief. Weren't they before it as well? Are you saying the goblins attacking travelers were originally led by an elite? You certainly know your stuff. I take it you're a scholar specialized in this field? That's right. That's right. Someone defeated the goblin trickster and the goblin shaman earlier, though we don't know who. Guilty. Guilty. Very, very guilty here. Goddamn guilty. After a period of chaos among the nearby goblin tribes, they were all eventually brought under the control of a goblin chief. Once these goblins found a new leader, they became brazen, robbing passing merchants and travelers every day. I didn't expect just a huge shift from mercy after eliminating the goblin trickster and goblin shaman. Hey! Don't put the blame on me, even though I did that. But hey! You're the one that asked me to do that! Mercy? Who's that? Because of them, we had to run through 7 or 8 goblin camps in the last 2 days. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm just hiding here. Definitely not me. It was definitely not me. Looks after this guy. Don't be so hasty to blame the current goblin situation on Mercy. What investigation methods did you use? How did you reach that conclusion? Is there data to support it? You literally just mentioned my name. You literally just mentioned my name. Said that like, oh, I guess whatever Mercy did. Your scholars are so particular. We adventurers don't have that many ways to investigate carefully. What already happened is our best evidence. There are still uncleared goblin camps nearby. For your own safety, you should leave immediately. How about no? How about we find that goblin chief and just prove to you that I'm better than you? What's up, Clarice? I didn't expect such drastic changes to come about from the goblins switching leaders. I'm worthy of a study. Didn't you notice these changes? Well, ever since that happened last time, anytime I try to sneak off alone to a camp to gather data, Nita stares at me with this anxious look. It's not the danger I'm afraid of, it's having to deal with that face. Understandable. All I could do in the end was stay in our camp and gather data from passerbys. Guess I must have missed this massive change happening. However, the adventurer's deductions do make some sense. If the goblins have gone berserk because of our actions, perhaps we should help clear them out? Yes, the goblins are a menace. Fortunately, I still have plenty of research funding, so I can offer a little bit extra reward. I also want to know, does this change in boss affect the goblins' combat power? Is the later combat power influenced by the goblins it commands? What I'm trying to say is, Adventure, before you take down the goblin chief, please clear out the nearby goblin camps. I'll think of it as a warm-up. So it's right over there. Wait. Wait, wait. Luckily these ones are easy. I need to take down one more. Oh, you respond quickly. And then Clarice. Well, Adventure, how do these goblins compare to before? Are they stronger or weaker? Nah, not really. A lot. Is it because you're too strong to notice these subtle differences? Well, you might actually be right. You might be onto something. I don't know, maybe. Or perhaps the goblins haven't actually changed. I'll jot all of this down. Don't forget the main objective of this request. I'm counting on you to defeat the goblin chief. It's easy. Right over there. Wait, does that mean I actually have to fight it alone? Or is it gonna be like one that is like exclusive to me? It seems like I'm doing enough damage, so I think it is closer to me. It doesn't seem to be doing that much damage, but then again, it's a season 2 boss. This thing just does so much damage, it's ridiculous. What am I taking damage from? I'm taking so much damage out of something, and I don't know what. Was that thing supposed to, like... Okay, there we go. Did it. I mean... At least I took it down. But by golly, was that hurting. Okay. I pass by, don't worry about me. Passing by. And sub-Clarice. A perfect battle! I collected some excellent combat data. Now to compare data. What changes will defeating the Goblin Chief bring to the Goblin Tribe? I can't wait to study it. Maybe they'll behave for a while. It's hard to predict the future. Just like how we thought defeating the Goblin Elite Leader would keep them quiet for a while, but it turns out to be the exact opposite. If we can't find a way to deal with goblins from this, maybe we can make them make the wild safer. That's for later. The most important thing right now is, Adventure, please accept this reward. Yay, rewards. I couldn't have done all this research without you. I'll definitely dedicate the longest and most detailed section of my paper's acknowledgements to singing your praises. Do that indeed. Well, that's done. Now I need to do these two. Detecting Highland Tremors, talk to Artisan and Lana. Oh shit! Sorry, microphone. Ah, that must have hurt you freaking ears. Sorry for that. You're kind of like in a weird place to be. There's also still some other ones I have to do. They're not really in the thing. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Up. Oh, it must be an adventurer who came to help. Time is tight, so I'll get straight to my request. A few days ago, several minor tremors were detected in the highlands. The epicenter was in the underground tunnels of the Slessa mine. The data shows that these tremors don't seem to be caused by internal crustal movements. They might be caused by some other external force. As for whether it's a mine collapse, an outbreak of the Lishly Plague, or a rock serpent rampage, or something else, we'll need to enter the underground mine to investigate and find out. If these tremors persist, I'm afraid they will have an irreversible negative impact on the entire highlands. Have you tried the creed? Pleasant Mine is under the jurisdiction of the Blackstone Legion. Without more detailed geological variation data, the creed probably won't get involved. Well, I forgot about that. In short, we need to enter the underground mine and replace a special detector in the water. connected underground water can provide a lot of information. I just hope it's not too late. Yes, I need to go down the mines. Probably should go this way. Because this is the entrance to the mines, I believe. Yep. Whee! Oh, that was neat. Why are you setting me up there, though? I mean, that could have really just probably teleported over over that way, honestly. I just like to walk around sometimes. Please don't put me on a dead end. Luckily you didn't. I'm trying to go based on the mini-map as well as, like... I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Here we go. This is not a dead end yet. Hey, that was not gonna go well. Okay, it's over here then. I don't think I've been to this place much, but there is a lot of water though. I'm here. It's the water detector. They talk to you. Data collection takes some time. Let's go to the next body of water first. How many spots are there in total? 3 in total. This is the body of water closest to the surface in the mine. We need to go deeper into the mine and place detectors at different locations. By analyzing the material differences in various waters and by comparing them with the previously saved mine data, we can deduce the cause of the tremors. However, I've heard there are quite a few monsters deep in the mine. We need to be on high alert for them on. Easy. Means I need to get lower in here, which I've already been through. Probably I should have gone to the other area, but it's alright. Got it. Hey. Oh, this is where the spiders are. Yeah, this is where the spiders are. Okay, they didn't seem to be attracted at all to me. That should do it. Data collection will take some time, so I'll probably have to commission you to retrieve the data later on. Like... That sounds... Is it an arachnocrab? That must be a nest nearby. No shit, it's really already behind you. It seems that we need to take some measures to prevent them from affecting the test results. Like... You and Alana look towards the sand and you see a killer arachnocrab crushing a huge rock in its pincers. Pincers that can easily destroy rocks. This might be one of the mutations brought about by the illusory plague. We need to adjust the threat level of this killer arachnocrab. I'm afraid the detector's repellent device won't affect a killer arachnocrab. Adventure, could I ask you to defeat it? Of course, this request goes beyond the scope of our previous commission, so I'll add an appropriate bonus. I'd love to know that they know what they ask. And they're like, oh, we're asking for you for extra of you, so how about we add a bit extra just to compensate. I think you are the killer arachnocrab, right? Are you an elite? You are an elite. Okay. Hey, I'm done, Alana. Earlier, I speculated that a mine collapse might have changed the rock structure, causing the tremors. But after seeing your battle with the killer arachnocrab, I have a new theory. Like these arachnocrabs? Yes. Logically speaking, dark mines are the preferred habitat of arachnocrab. I remember you already. You were saying something about that. They must have migrated here from elsewhere in the highlands. They followed rock fissures and water sources to the underground, and to adapt to their new environments, they grew hard shells and hard pincers. Oh, Balsu's actually requesting me to probably do... Oh, I can't do that. If I do it, it's gonna lag like crazy. Fuck it. These mutations are enough to allow arachnocrab to smash rocks and tear apart rock layers. If their range of activity expands... Yep, I've just been sent somewhere. Are we going to do the World Boss Crusade? I think we're going to be doing the World Boss Crusade. This is a weird time to be doing World Boss Crusade all of a sudden. Meh. Hopefully it doesn't lag my computer if I do it, because it still set it up to only have like... Aw? Aw? This is not World Boss Crusade! This is hard mode! Oh god, I'm not ready. I did not prepare myself for this. Oh god. I should have probably saw the chat from the guild to be able to know this was gonna be hard mode. Hopefully it can run just fine. Because I only have like 5 people showing up. I cannot add more, otherwise it's gonna lag like crazy. But yeah, I guess you're gonna be seeing... This is brutal, so brutal means hard mode, I believe. Oh, I did not sign up for this. I did not know this was gonna be it. Oh god, I did not know I was gonna be doing this. I cannot see everyone. Okay. Go ahead, go start off. Whenever. I think I need to be in Discord. Okay. Wait up. Usually you need to wait up first, and then as soon as they actually have the mechanic down, you do this. You're gonna be able to see how all of these mechanics are firsthand. Actually, we're doing a decent amount of damage. It's gonna be lagging like crazy though. Okay, there's the orbs. So this is hard mode. Okay. I'm gonna position myself already here because I know damn well that most of the times I'm not even targeted here. No, I don't have the thing. I need to get out of the way though, because they are gonna be lining themselves up in a way that, yeah, like that. Am I lagging? I'm actually surprised that I'm not even lagging that much. Okay. Need to be in here. Okay. I think we're just gonna go straight to the second boss, because the continuation mechanic is nightmare only. Oh yeah, this is freaking Gauntlet. This is Gauntlet we're doing here. Oh god, why do you do this? I didn't do this. And what do I mean by Gauntlet? Gauntlet means like you're just doing all of them at once, like as a sequence. Okay. These ones are easy to avoid. All you need to do is like wait it up. Oh. It is a bit laggy, so I have to judge the time correctly. I wonder why bosses decided to invite me for this. Oh shit! He probably knows I'm actually raiding, right? I'm actually streaming. Okay, am I being targeted? This is like lagging a lot, so I'm not even sure if I'm being targeted or anything. I don't think I am. Okay, they're starting up that way. I didn't target for either. The fact that I also have to do the third one after this, so that's scary. Okay. Okay, I don't think I'm being targeted for Inferno Ring. I think I need to get that way. Because the third and fourth one are also going to be having to drop from behind. Oh, that's me. Okay. Okay. I'm not being targeted. Okay, oh, that's very in the center. That's not cool. You need to be in the very corner, otherwise it's gonna be hurting the other platforms. Usually you have to do it like as further from the center platform as much as you can. Okay, need to go as far away as you can. There you go. Ooh, the lag. Oof. Okay, this is the mechanic where the two little buddies of his are gonna show up. I don't know which one we need to target. I think we're gonna have to go for this one. Okay. And you need to kind of be quick on the very first one. Because they, after a bit, they actually break the platforms. And they also have a mechanic where they can one-shot whoever's close by. Okay. I actually cannot see the cues myself, so I have to be really quick to act up whenever they show up. The fact that I'm still doing this without having to die once, it's amazing. Okay, now he's gonna bring back the platforms. There we go. He's gonna do something that he's gonna leave and then come back. He's gonna do that now? No. Oh, I think yeah, he's doing it now. He's gonna come back. I feel like I can finish him off soon. Oh god. Ooh, Dieter just helped me there. Okay, just auto off. Get out of here. Because now we're gonna hop on to the third boss. The fact that I'm actually still doing this just fine without any fucking issues is amazing. How the heck am I doing this without any problems? Okay, someone needs 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a sip. The thing is, we're actually doing this in a timer. We only have about 23 minutes. A bit more than that, actually. Also, a little trick that I learned, just so I don't fuck it up, is just like emote. And hopefully emote, like, is this like out straight up outside or like on the back of the boss, and just don't look. Because that way, if you click on something, it won't let you. The only thing that will let you is just do the dashes. Well, never mind. That thing also really hurted. I'm kind of scared of this one. This one's gonna be lagging a lot. Yeah, it's very delayed. Okay, that's AoE. Oh god, the lasers. Also, I do believe there's gonna be a need for a second tank because of those little lasers. Okay, this is what you must do for this orb. See? Either that or you can just go to the very opposite of the platform and just like stay there. It wouldn't even bump you. More often than not I do that because of the nightmare. If the clone is on the opposite side, at least it won't hurt you immediately. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, someone has something. It's a freaking Wind Knight. Ooh, that was lucky of me to actually notice. Yeah, that was the Wind Knight. Okay, we do the same thing again. This thing shows up a lot. Oh, I might be too far. Oh, I committed. Good. Okay, I don't have the feather on me, so I'm not the one supposed to interact with the crystals. I can only pray whoever interacted with them actually interact them correctly. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, good, good. This is basically the timers. Okay. Ow! Okay, I do have a revive though, so that's fine. I probably didn't see the mechanic happen. It might have killed me. Or maybe the tank died. Okay, we did this thing again. This pops up really frequently. It's kind of stupid. Whee! It is fun though. Oh shit. They had the freaking Inferno ring on them. That was probably the delayed Inferno ring because this thing's already happened on hard mode. And heck yeah, we did it. So apparently I'm not gonna need to do hard mode later on. Thank you, thank you. I just had to see on stream that last thing I was to. Damn, I did not realize I was actually gonna be able to do that successfully. Also, hey, Bass. I see I see Motoki, I see Rocky. Alune, I remember. Ishtar, I remember. Solex, I remember. Corvus was here, my buddy. My very patient buddy. Pearl is also here. Shisha was also a very great tank. Shane, Kurjan, Colette. Shane, I don't remember too much. Hira, kind of remember. Muki, I remember. Okay, I think we've done it, right? The thing is, I'm not on Discord with them, so I don't even know if they're gonna do the rest. If they're gonna invite me for something. Please don't invite me for my nightmare. I'm not ready for a nightmare. I don't want to suffer with a nightmare, please. Anything but the nightmare. I mean, if you take me on easy, I think that should be fine. Oh, fuck. They take me... Oh, shit. I just now realized I was that like that for the longest time. I forgot that I have a Control 3 thing here. It just does that. I forgot that's what you meant. Okay, Clash. This is hard. This is easy mode. So all this time I had my big ass head on the screen this whole time. I already did Nightmare Mercy. Oh, really, Carol? Also, good to see you here. And good, because don't take me there, because while on stream, there's a good chance I'll be lagging, and I'm not seeing you all anyway. So please don't take me to Nightmare. I'll just wait up for freaking Saturday. Also, I'm not sure if I'm still under the effect of the Sea Breeze Festival food. This should be easy. 4 tries for all 3 nightmares. We had a good run. I mean, I say that's actually kind of nice. The last time I did the nightmares, we actually had a real nice. It was a bit overwhelming, I did say. It was a bit overwhelming because of the... Ooh. Wasn't it a bit too fast? Isn't the boss going to be running around? Ooh, look at that lag. My laptop is not built for this. It should be quick. Oh, AoE. And that should be it. Oh lord, the leg. It's just gonna be like hard mode, but easier. There's gonna be some mechanics that are actually made easier. Also, hi Boss Dude. Boss is actually using his best class for this. Oh, we're actually not doing Gauntlet on this? We didn't do Gauntlet. Huh. We're actually not doing Gauntlets on purpose? Look out the big sedge. Everyone thought it was gonna be Gauntlet. The boss who messed it up. I'm not even that bad. We pee out? We see that we do Gaunt. Oh, Gaunt. Okay, so... I'm fine. Since this is easy mode, I say it's fine. Gaunt time? Wait, can we actually do Gauntlets after this? Or we just pee out? Mook is also still very confused. Nope, we're not doing Gauntlet. Because we're going straight for the second one. Honestly, I don't really mind either doing Gauntlet or this one. As long as I keep getting my stuff, I'm fine with it. Okay, we're starting. Thank you, we start. And boop. Let's see how fast we can take this down. The fact that I actually was able to do a hard raid of this season on stream is actually beyond me. Okay, they're coming. Oh, it's laggy. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, safe. Oh, wait, they're coming. Don't go after me! It's so laggy, it probably is my fault that I'm complaining. Okay, we're doing fine though. I'm not being targeted. Not being targeted. Wait, are they going that way? No, they're going that way. Oh, that is very close. What the heck are you doing? Oh, that's very bad. That could have gone really bad. Okay, good. Leave out of the way. Even though this is not Gauntlet, you can actually just stay there. I did auto off, right? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really matter. Go for this one. Apparently, I do need to set up the amount of players available on my stream to just 5. If I have it too much, well, they just started. And it still about lags a bit, especially when I'm just like throwing a lot of stuff in the beginning. Oop. That was a good damage in the beginning. I was in the middle of a quest, god damn it. I know Foster probably didn't even know, but someone here just like ratted me out or something. That's fine, at least I'm actually entertained doing this. Oh, shit, it's me. It's me. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Don't do any sudden changes. There we go. Ew. And we should be done with this. Bye-bye. I still wonder how the fuck you turn off when you're still in the air. Oh my god, Artie! No such a thing. I'm gonna get hungry. I'm gonna freaking gain weight because I'm gonna be munching on sweet stuff later. So, do we need to be out? You're gonna have to talk to me, Coral, because I'm not there with you guys. If I have to be out, I need to pee out. Yeah, sure you are, Corvus. It was a mech thing. I thought it was gonna be floating heads. Yeah, I mean, it is a big mech, right? I mean, it is like an evolution kind of thing. I don't see nobody here, so either they got in here or they left. I feel like they left. So I need to be out. Basically, all these bosses that I faced are basically the same, but it's going through an evolution. So basically, the first one I go against is like the first evolution of it, or like the base of it, and then the second one is like its first evolution, and then the last one is the last evolution that it has. So it's basically like a Pokemon you're facing against, or like a Digimon. I don't know. Backtrack. Oh, this is like season 2 then. This is season 2. This should be quick. So does that mean I'm not gonna need to do the other ones on Saturday? I still am gonna stick around, but at least if it's to get me more friendship points, bring it on. Also, I still have a bit of trauma from season 2. Ugh. Especially because of this one. Gladly, we're gonna be able to make it real quick. Do we have a leaf? We don't have a leaf. Then S2, then S1. Thank you, Coral. Skip. They're already starting up. Oh, actually, no, they haven't. There you go. Dash, dash, dash. Oh god, the animations. And Shanna, calm down. I know we can just take it down. Oh my god, the leg. Ooh, the leg. That was a bit overwhelming. Sunfire is down. Okay, they're broke down. Usually what happens is that we take one very quickly. The other one is like so close, but not there yet. This is like how fast you can do these things now. I think the next one is a robot one. I'm just gonna wait here. Just gonna wait here. Oh, so it wasn't only me then. Okay, good. So it wasn't only me that had that amount of lags. She actually was complaining about it too. I cannot get to the abyss. You guys have to go to the abyss. Huh. Am I lost? I need to get teleported, dude. Is boss explaining something? Maybe. Oh, is he talking? I don't think I have a muted though. I think Coral at least is being really nice. Yeah, he's doing the deer mechanic with the titles to see if we remember. Oh, we were not supposed to kill it quick? Aw, man. Does he want to go solo in this one? If he wants to go solo in this one, I can do that. Okay, never mind, they're going at it. Shit. Oh, you only asked it after. Okay. Okay. I was getting a bit overwhelmed that I ended up not noticing something different. Ugh. Like, okay, at least this is ones go very quickly. I still slightly remember the tile orders. Like, it will depend on what team you are. For example, oh god, the animation. But I still remember, like, if you were like on team 3, you would be at the like. Taking in question that taking in consideration like that the spawn point is like at the very back. Like team 1 like would be like forward left, team 2 would be like forward right. I say forward right, but not exactly like furthest from right, just like next to 1. And then 3 would be behind 1, and then 4 would be behind 2, as like for first phase only. For like second phase, I believe 5 and 6 would be like kind of like diagonally to one another, I believe. And I believe the first, to be able to make 5 and 6, you would have to like take the first person from each of the team to be able to get to 5. And 6, I believe, would be like spilling. I'm not sure about 5 and 6 how we're supposed to do it, but I believe it had to do something with like 3 and 4. Something about that. It's okay, we can pee out, I assume? I don't even know if I got a chest. You did say we were gonna do S1 as well, so I need to pee out. I need to take a sip. Don't start off before I even take my full-on sip. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There we go. This is a season 1. Now, there's some people who actually do some emotes that are so freaking beautiful. Mine doesn't even get close. I need to get myself like a chroma version of one of the dresses that I've got. It's 10 golden tickets. It's too much. I assume a lot of you are really tired after doing the nightmare version. Hope a lot of you are just gonna go rest after this. You'll need it. I was I was feeling so tedious that I was almost falling asleep at some point. Luckily, because I had to go be so focused, I ended up like not even batting an eye. I feel like during the whole entirety of the nightmare version of the last boss, I was not even blinking. That's how focused I was. I didn't even give a chance for my brain to be like tired. Because it was 1 AM, and I was only able to we were only able to finish it all like after 2 hours. So I still vaguely remember how like very long that whole battle was. And I'm still gonna have to go through the same stuff next week, next Saturday. Starting up on 1 AM, then going all the way to possibly 3 AM, and probably not even leaving my parents to rest. I don't even need to launch up any magic at this point. It's just a waste of time. I still remember that this one was the yellow and purple crystals. Open it up for me, thank you very much. I did not mean to use a focus. And then, that last one. The reason why you always do the red one last is because it tends to have a really annoying bug where if you don't leave it for last, more often than not the teleporter is not gonna be there, even after you're done. Bum ba dum bum bum. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I got any glitcherings. A glittering of those, like, basically those blue crystals. Wait. Yeah, this is actually being easy because we're dealing with Season 1 and Season 2 bosses, which are going to be technically weaker than we are right now, so this just goes very quickly. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're Gucci. Of course it was less than an hour. Unless you're actually including the nightmares. In that case, freaking congratulations. Oh, okay, I did not expect to be part of a raid today. Someone ratted me out. Was it you, Carl? Honestly, thank you, though, if you did. But I was in the middle of a quest, no less. I don't know if now I can go back to the conversation that I was having with the NPC. Now that I actually hop on into a raid, no less, which I thought was going to be a... Oh, actually, I can go back. Great. Okay, can I leave? But still, give my thanks to everyone in the group. Mostly to Bosso because he was the one that pulled me in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have to skip all of this. I don't remember at what point I actually stopped. These mutations are enough to allow an acro crab to smash rocks and tear apart rock layers. If their range of activity expands, it won't be as simple as minor tremors in the future. Why would the arachnocrabs do that? I'm not sure. Maybe they want to expand their living space and dig a comfortable cave. Or perhaps they sense the source of their mutations and want to keep getting closer to it. In any case, a creature's exploitation and expansion into its environment are irrational. If we continue to ignore these arachnocrabs to the people— oh shit, the people in the mines, are gonna get hurt, most likely. For now, let's wait for the test data. Once the data proves that the arachnocrabs are the culprits behind the tremors, it should prompt the Blackstone Legion and the Cree to take action. Probably. Thank you for the troubles with this exploration adventure. Here's your reward. Do I have another quest now? Yes, I do. Talk to Alana again. I assume that she got some information about the water stuff. God, I was not counting out to be doing raids today. And actually, it feels like a joy because I used to do raids on stream when Skyforge was still up. So it feels like a good feeling to come back to these kinds of things. But luckily, I also didn't have to participate in the Nightmare one, otherwise I would be stuck here. I would have been stuck. Okay, this was the first place. Up, Lana. Adventure, you're just in time. We can retrieve the water detector we placed last time. Are you free right now? Yeah. Thank you so much. I've already retrieved the detector here. There are still 2 left inside the mine. Arachnocrabs caused us quite a bit of trouble last time, so I'll be relying on you again, Adventure. You better be paying me, Will. Then again, this is... oh, shit. You saw nothing. Hey. There we go. Second one was over there. Third one is all the way down. Oh. Nothing. Nothing, sir. Freeze! What are you doing by the water? Please don't be alarmed. I'm Alana, the artisan who contacted your legion last time. We are testing the waters in the mine to determine the source of the recent highland tremors. What's that? Do you have permission to enter the mine? Looks at Alana. You can't produce it? Well then, according to mine safety management regulations... Please wait. This investigation is incredibly important. It concerns the safety of the mine and even the entire highlands. Frequent tremors have recently been observed in the highlands, and the epicenter is inside the mine. If we don't find out what's causing the tremors, the entire highlands could be affected. Frequent tremors? I thought it was something serious. Well, did you just arrive in the highlands? That little bit of shaking wouldn't even spill a full glass of rainhall brew. Spend enough time in the highlands and you're bound to experience it a few times. It's nothing more than a rock serpent, a large giant lizard, or some mutated arachnocrab acting up. The Legion has cleared out the depths of the mines a few times before, but to little effect. When you're underground, you have to learn to coexist with them peacefully sooner or later. Sounds like even if we confirm that the tremors are caused by these creatures, the Blackstone Legion have no intent of taking any action. That depends on what the higher-ups say. But it's highly likely that you're right. Since clearing them out is useless, why waste the effort? Forget it. You don't look like you're here to cause trouble, so there's no point in continuing to shoo you away. If you go further down, you'll reach the part of the mine occupied by arachnocrabs. I'm warning you, sharp swords can hardly cleave their shells, and strong shields cannot withstand their massive pincers. Blackstone Legion soldier quite quickly after finishing speaking, leaving only an unguarded silhouette. Adventure, you've seen it all yourself. These minor tremors are barely worth mentioning in the eyes of the Blackstone Legion. If we can prove that mutated arachnocrabs are the culprits behind the tremors, I'm afraid the Blackstone Legion still won't deal with it seriously. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Let's go retrieve the last detector. Don't remember the sound, dear. Yoink. Oh. All detectors retrieved. We will begin data analysis immediately. Please wait a moment, Adventure. I need to analyze and compare the data. Elena carefully reviews the data from the detector and she furrows her brow. Adventure, the data is here a bit off. The impact of the illusional plague is much deeper than we imagined, but something wrong? These mutated arachnocrabs, along with the killer arachnocrab you defeated last time, aren't enough to cause such a high numerical deviation. Besides the killer arachnocrab, there must be an even more powerful mutated arachnocrab hiding in nearby waters. I'm afraid that this is the true source of the tremors. Let's head deeper into the mine and have a look at the waters there. Does that mean I'm gonna have to, like, put down more things again? Or are you talking about the yellow one? Oh, that one I can deal with it easy. The Pearl Princess ahead. Yeah, it's that spider over there. In a dim cavern, a predator arachnocrab with bright yellow stripes appears before us. It's unclear whether the stripes are meant to lure prey forward or serve as a final warning. This location. Yes, this is it. The epicenter of the Highland tremors. It seems this predator arachnocrab is the culprit causing them. Its degree of mutation is very high, and has been deeply affected by the illusional plague. In other words, this predator arachnocrab is likely even stronger than the killer arachnocrab. I'll leave the predator arachnocrab to you, Adventure. Just me? You saw how the Blackstone Legion reacted. We can't count on them. As for the Creed, entering the mine requires various permits. By the time these procedures are completed, the entire underground mine will probably be destroyed by the predator arachnocrab. I can't talk fast enough. At this point, your only hope, Adventurer. Lock it. You're literally asking me to take this one alone. Hopefully, it's scaled. Is it scaled? I'm scared that it might not be scaled. Nope. Now. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to take this one by myself. Okay. Nope. I'm going slowly. I bet that I have to do this one by myself. If I'm good at dashing, I think I should be okay. Ah, I framed it. Oh god. No, 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 no. Fuck. Nope. Oh, I'm so gonna be dead soon. Oh, someone is helping. Oh, bless your soul. Oh, fuck. Keep attacking, keep attacking. I'll be back. I'll be back very soon. Keep attacking. Keep it alive. I'm coming. I knew the moment I couldn't dodge that it was gonna be the end of me. I was like in mid-animation, so I really couldn't do shit. Wait, are you dead too? Oh, come on, did you just die? Let me see if there's any active defeating of this one somewhere. Because, me being alone is gonna pull up something that's not gonna be easy for me to dodge. Unless maybe I just continue with another quest. How about I just continue with another quest? The daily game. Where would that be? Actually, it's very close by. Eventually I'll get this one done anyway. It's not gonna be too overly problematic. Oh, okay. Let's feed you. Yvonne. Excuse me, Adventure. Do you want to get rich? What the fuck? You just don't ask that to anyone. They're obviously gonna say yes, but they're gonna know they're gonna be falling off into some sort of pyramid scheme. You know that, right? Please don't misunderstand. I'm not a scammer. Just give me a moment to explain. You are a scammer. The general will be absolutely thrilled if an adventurer like you were willing to join the game. Game? The game, yes. A hunting game invented by General Jaeger, the Legion leader of the Brainhold Jigsaw Legion. I feel like we're gonna unlock, like, Brainhold on Season 4. I really hope so. The winner will receive a handsome reward. A very handsome one. Like a guy? Did you see those people over there? They are all registered participants in this game. It's gonna be like Squid Games. They are up-and-coming adventurers, help-seeking hunters, and this one here, a veteran seeking a thrill. Frankly speaking, this is already quite an outstanding bench of players, but I don't think the general will be satisfied with just this. It craves an evenly matched, or perhaps even threatening opponent. As the general's most loyal subordinate, this is my duty to fulfill this wish for him. If you want to participate, you can find me anytime. I'll be right here. Okay, let's see. The game takes place in Mistveil Hunting Grounds. Shall we set off? Sure. Oh, wait, is it gonna lag? Please, the lag. That means I'm gonna have to do both of you outside of streaming. Oh, shit. I guess I'm about to find out. Squid Games will require PvP, I bet. Can emulate it without it. Technically, they are trying to make like a PvP battle of sorts. Oh yeah, this is lag as all fuck. No, no way. Heck no. I don't know why these dungeons always are so much laggier, even though they're supposed to be like taken from other chaotic realms for some reason. I know you probably don't know Capricorn, but they have announced they not announced, but rather they have been honest and say that they are attempting to make like a PvP battle of sorts in this game. So I'm not gonna deal with you. This one I need to get inside something. This one I need to kill the Ragnar Crab. Which is not that bad, but there's still some other ones I have not done, like this one, Cochrane Date. Can I get there? What the fuck you mean? This one should be quick, hopefully. Well, sounds like something that would be impossible to balance. I mean, they would have to make sure that gear is not involved, like imagines are not involved of sorts. Guaranteed cheaper than next door. God damn it, Cochrane. Adventure, perfect timing. Help me take a look at these hats. How do they look? Panda keeps saying they don't suit me. What does a girl know anyway? A lot about fashion at least? Cochrane is going on a date. What? I had the exact same reaction. Cochrane said she's a delivery girl from the Meow Expression Kill and Esther leads. You had to place a massive order to win her over. You think I'll be able to sell at all? It's a honey trap. No, it's not. What Miss Bernadette and I have, you could call it love at first sight. Oh, my sweet dear child. The orders I placed were based entirely on my judgment on the market as a merchant. Even if everyone at Lava Park were 4 extra hats, I still wouldn't be able to wear all of those hats. Why love at first sight? Oh, my beautiful, breathtaking Bernadette. Her eyes are the brightest morning stars, and her lips are like plum fruit in midsummer. Oh my god. Oh, and her hair is even softer than the finest silk I've ever seen. Oh, fuck. Don't be like that. Her chubby little cheeks are just so adorable. Hold on a second. Alright, I think I get the picture. Put on the hat and let me see. Actually, don't look that bad. Fine, we have this casual grey bucket hat. A timeless retro style. Low-key, understated, and composed. It suits my vibe perfectly, don't you think? Try another one. You're right. I should look so plain on the first date. No, I didn't say that. How about this? A burgundy fedora. Romantic, luxurious, elegant. It fits my gentlemanly aura perfectly, doesn't it? Try another one. Perhaps it feels too aloof. It makes me look unapproachable. Makes sense. No, I didn't say that. Oh, about this dark pattern baseball cap? Dynamic, energetic. Putting on makes me feel years younger. I think for a date the hat you wear isn't the most important thing. You should be thinking about what gifts to get her. Nothing too expensive, but nothing too weird either. A gift? Oh, right. How could I forget? I need to get her a gift. What kind of gift? A couple of horn? Stop. You can never go wrong with a bouquet of flowers for a first date. Flowers? You're right. I should give her flowers. How about a helm flower? I like helm flowers. Let's stick with a bouquet of sea lilies. Just hang back. Leave this to me. Sea lilies? Isn't that a bit plain? Hey, where'd you go? I'm gonna get you some stuff. Well, why am I going back to Astrolabe? Sid? I don't remember Sid. Also need to stop the stream soon, but I'm just gonna get this guy get over a girl like that. Because I know that, well, this is gonna be a scam. Oh, the oldies. Why they always have to be, why they always have to be the one scam? Sounds like a relationship doomed to fail. It sounds to me more like a scam. But why would he have to, like, put up such a high order of hats just for her? This feels like she on purpose kind of made him feel like that. Sid, help me out. Oh, you're the botany guy. Okay. Help me out here. Long time no see. Guess not every day you come and chat with me. Yeah, Cochrane. Sid smiled as he listened to the story. Preparing a beautiful bouquet for a date. Such a romantic gesture, isn't it? Are you behind all this? Please wait a moment. Oh, you're the one that's actually gonna make a bouquet. Okay. The Pioneer Bureau was generous enough to provide me with a plot of land on the outskirts of the city. I planted many different varieties of flowers there, including sea lilies. Please take these. Consider my blessing for Mr. Cochrane's buddling romance. Aren't you reliable? Hurry now. You don't want to keep the lady waiting. Am I a bit worried about him? Poor dude. Isn't he, like, supposed to be freaking 60 or something? Oh, am I worried about him? I'm really worried about him. This is probably gonna be a scam. Or the lady's gonna be too young for him. Too young. And she probably doesn't even know it's gonna be a date or something. Either that or she's really trying to get to him. Oh, this does not feel... Doesn't that feel so realistic nowadays? She's probably gonna try to make him be like her sugar daddy or something. Oh, that's so wrong for even me to think about. Nope. Coming, Cochrane. So while your name sounds like a lot like cockroach, I don't feel good about it. You're finally back! I was getting so anxious. Where are the flowers? You begged me. Oh? Oh, great adventure. Please give me the flowers. My entire happiness depends on you. Sure. You really are. Really shameless. You hand me the sea lily bouquet to Cochrane. Great. I'm heading out now. Wait for my good news. Wait, maybe I really should change my hat. No, you're fine. Just to show I'm taking this seriously. Forget about your hat and go. Also sound like you could be his wife. Aww. 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 It's not a scam. It wasn't a scam after all. It wasn't a scam after all. Aww. It wasn't a scam. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Alright. Sadly, features. Is he? Which means he's gonna fumble. Probably. But let's hope not. But yeah, I was kind of like hoping that the AFK thing was gonna be off, but no. It's not on at the moment, so I'm gonna have to wait it up from other time. But anyway, we're all done for today. I will say that I'm incredibly surprised about the sudden invitation for a raid. And good thing I did not fumble. Good thing I did not fuck it up. Because the moment I saw that I actually got myself inside a raid, I was like, oh no, I'm not ready. I legit thought it was going to be the World Boss Crusade. Because it feels like it would be normal for the World Boss Crusade to be on at that time. The fact that it wasn't, and somehow I just did not die. Did I die? I might have died at one point now that I realize, but at least I didn't fumble up too much. So at least I can dare say that I did it just fine. It is probably going to be really bad once I get to Nightmare. Oh, I'm going to have to get ready. But anyway, let's hop on right up to the next scene. Ooh. We might be just a tad bit late, but god did we experience a lot of the things today. And honestly, if you can invite me again for these kinds of raids, go on. Because now that I see that I'm not going to have a lot of side quests to do, maybe just spending some time doing these kinds of things are actually going to be nice. Especially that they're not going to be adding up that many things. Maybe they just did add the Sea Breeze Festival, but they're probably not going to add that many things from now on because, I mean, in a little less than 2 months, we're going to be getting ourselves to Season 4. And I'm not sure, I haven't really seen any things of spoilers. I did see someone saying, like, Falconry is gonna be bad next season, which makes me incredibly fucking angry, because I am incredibly loyal to Falconry. And you're not gonna change me, even if it does not become meta. But, that's all I know so far. And hopefully they still change that. Hopefully. But anyway, hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget to join you guys now on Friday. It's going to be the usual Dislike stream. Whoever wants to know more Dislike, whoever's still here anyway, joining me every Friday at the usual time. If you're here for Gold Protocol, every Monday, don't forget about that. And if you're here for the random games that I do every Sunday, currently we're playing Persona 4 Golden. And if you're really interested in that game, join me every Sunday at the usual time. So I hope you enjoyed, and for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night. And see you again soon. Bye-bye!